Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George. Y como dijo Vicente Fernández, arriba las chivas. I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
He never said that.
Yes, he did.
He's dead.
Pull it up.
What was the quote?
Pull it up. He said it.
He was from Guadalajara, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know.
His home state. I mean, yeah, that's where he stayed. His rancho in Guadalajara. I'm telling you, he's right there. He said it.
All right,
It's
whatever.
on a song.
You got lucky.
He did say a new song.
And this week, we have Rob. Rob is our guest. Rob, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, thank y'all for having me.
Welcome, Rob.
Good to have you. Let's go back to this Chivas things.
Okay.
Who are they playing?
Tigres.
It
Right?
is. Yeah.
Oh,
Rob, real
y'all are
quick.
gonna lose.
So,
Man, I just want to say, y'all,
Double or
the only
nothing.
reason you won is because our coach sucked. He did great all season, and then he panicked, like when it mattered.
think of it. You know Mexican soccer?
Nah, man.
It's just a rival.
I think of it as like the Eagles and Cowboys.
Okay, so like Kimberlin Carter High School. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were playing in the semis,
And the semis.
like in the league semis, and
And my team won.
we were winning,
Oh shit, man.
The Eagles
and-
won, basically.
and we got one of our players kicked out because he did something stupid.
It was his
And
fault.
the coach decided to pull out all the offensive players, put in like 10 defenders, and we got fucking scored on twice. Damn. Anyway, whatever.
I didn't watch it.
I had a great weekend. I got my ACL tickets. I got my some tickets to like some movies. It's great. It's great. And then my team won, so it's been a great week.
Anyway,
It's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday. Rob. Okay, look, the whole
It's weird because our weeks are like Tuesday to Tuesday. I don't know why. Because of this.
it feels
podcast.
like that. Yeah,
Ah,
So we
okay.
have to keep track of what happens every day.
Yeah.
And then our weekends.
I write it in my journal.
I got you.
I wish you would. So you remember what you actually
Right.
did.
I should actually. I feel like that would help a lot. But Rob, real quick. So before we started the podcast, is it really Rob George?
No, for real. It's Robert George.
That's his
Yeah.
last name.
Yeah,
Does anybody like call you George or just
all the time. Ex-military. A lot of people know me
Really?
as George. Yeah.
what's that? Oh, because of like your last name.
Last
Okay,
name, yeah,
ex-military. Yeah,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, people call you by your last name
So-
sometimes.
Maldonado?
No?
Who? They call me Jorge.
They call me Cabrales all the time.
Yeah.
No, actually, I've
All the
never heard
teach-
anybody
all the
call me.
teachers get called by their last names.
I'm not a teacher.
Yeah, I get George all the time.
But that one's,
Having two first names, they don't know which one's the last name.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they lean toward Robert as the last name.
George Robert.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
For
That
real.
actually makes sense.
It does.
Oh,
Yeah. This guy's last name couldn't be George. Not a chance.
But do you know anybody whose last name is George other than Robert?
No.
But do you know a
it's-
lot of people whose last name is Robert or Roberts?
Boy George.
I mean, I know. If you, yeah.
Oh yeah, Boy. I don't think
Robert.
Boy was his first name.
Wait, who'd you say?
I just thought
Boy
about
George.
something.
Okay, I just had to clear that
I
up
was just
because
trying to think about something real quick.
the whole time I was thinking, I was like, there's no way.
All right, wait. So I just found out. Apparently, other people knew. You used to have a podcast.
Yeah. I used to have a podcast. It was called
Which
Men
quit?
Ain't,
Wait. What was it called?
Men Ain't Shit.
There's no way.
So
It's actually called Men Ain't Shit.
yeah, it is. I wouldn't say I quit. We just had a lot of scheduling conflicts. So
We
we,
know
just
about that.
never got on the same page.
Okay.
So it's
you
been
had a
about
co-host.
It's been we had two co-hosts. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was three of us. We haven't recorded in probably about 2 years.
How
But we
many
did.
episodes did you
We
get?
did 10 seasons. I'm sorry, 2 episodes per season. We did 2 seasons. So we got about
10 episodes. So you got 20 in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
okay.
I'm gonna have to go listen to it now. Were you actually talking about how men ain't shit?
It was the title's provocative. It was the whole idea was to get people to
Definitely.
like come in and listen, but the whole idea was to kind of like disprove the myths about men, right? So,
Okay, yeah.
So topics that women would say, well, men ain't shit because of this reason, right? So we kind of debunked that myth based on how most men feel, kind of giving a male point of view about why we quote unquote ain't shit.
We're gonna steal that idea and run with it. Write it down. Somebody write it down.
It's not copyright, right?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I thought
So
I knew two. There's two other podcasts that I listen to that's kind of like that. Okay, they're not called Men Ain't Shit, but they do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of them, but there's one where he sits around he invites like a bunch of girls and they sit around the
Oh
table.
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, I've seen clips of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Those are all the podcasts
wait.
that the clips show up on Twitter, and
Yeah.
everyone's like,
yeah.
take these microphones away from them.
Well, because half the time they're saying stupid shit or they have nothing to say once he like hits them with the facts.
The men or the women?
Women.
Oh, okay. Is
Either
that
or,
something?
actually.
What
But he also
wanted
brings in some stupid women. Like if he was to bring in, the average woman, they wouldn't.
Yeah, where are you going with this?
I'm not getting in that.
Please continue. To be clear, I'm saying the average woman is smarter than the women he has on that podcast. That's why they all look like idiots.
True. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Completely.
100%.
But
Yeah, I mean, they always go with the same old arguments or whatever.
yeah.
And then what do you say after that?
So, did y'all know it was Memorial Weekend?
Every year,
Oh
same
my
time.
god!
I mean, you of all people should know
Why?
because we're in construction, and
Yeah, it's one of those days we get off. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's just a big thing.
Well, for us, it's like, are we working Monday? Are we working Monday? Or like,
Yeah,
I'll let you know the
it's-
week before. I'll
We
let you know,
anticipate that.
I'll let you know Friday.
Everybody else is off.
Yeah.
But
And then you get all the emails about how the rest of the company's off. The office is taking
The
whole
office
Friday,
is closed,
Saturday,
and
Sunday,
you're like-
Monday, and you're like, no, we still have to work, fuckers. You got to come in.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah. It sucks. Especially like, I hate waiting till the last day to tell us, oh, yeah, you know what? We're going to take it off.
Well, you got to. It's all about production, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you get done what you need to get done that week, take Monday off. If you don't, you got to be here Monday. That's how it works.
I guess.
But so it's Memorial Day, right?
Memorial Day weekend, 3-day
So
weekend.
this is for all the dead servicemen.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. This is cool. All right, they're cool. Shout out to all the families of the dead servicemen.
Oh, because are you against whatever?
I'm not against the military. I'm just against military. What's the word?
Taking advantage?
I don't know. People idolize military and police officers and all these people too much. I'm against that.
Okay.
I'm all for the military. They're out there doing their fucking job, whatever.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, we had what's his name? A few weeks ago. That said
Damn,
the same
Adrian.
thing.
On here,
Your friend,
Steve.
your friend
What was his
from
name?
Don't have a lot of
Kentucky.
friends, fucker. Oh,
What was his Steve?
Mr. G.
Yeah,
Brad.
Mr. G. He said, yeah,
And he's
similar-
in the
he's-
military now, but
right?
yeah,
And he said
Dang,
something
did we
similar.
just-
He's like, just
Really forgot.
it's a little
it's
weird.
too much. It's too much.
Anyway,
It's like a battle. Like
Send all your hate
I'm
mail to
more,
George. George at enmistiempospodcast.com.
he doesn't check his email, so yeah.
Send it.
I don't even check my messages, honestly. I have
It's a running thread.
our text
every
message
episode.
group is like silenced. I love that. Not
The podcast group.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways,
So what we're saying is we're starting our own
Hey.
chat.
okay. Earlier, real quick question. How many continents are there?
Depends on who you ask.
Okay. Why is that a thing though?
I want to know what you think.
Who?
7.
Okay, but in Mexico, there's 5.
No. What? Oh, in Mexico, there's 7.
No. In Mexico, I don't know. My
I
cousins were
fucking
telling me
grew up in
that's
Mexico.
5.
I learned this in Mexico,
So
and then
I'm
I came here, and they're
assuming
like,
North America, Central America, South America is all one.
Yes.
Okay, got it. That makes sense.
Antarctica is not a land, or it's not a continent to them.
Okay.
Are we gonna
are
accept
you
that though?
kidding me?
That's what they told me.
Who?
My cousins from
10-year-old
Mexico.
cousin,
No, not even. Your other cousin, the older one,
the 15-year-old.
Janet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have a talk with her about that because that's
She's
not how
like-
it was when I was in Mexico.
So yeah, they're saying like, oh, there's 5 continents. I was like, no, there's not. I was like, did they teach you this in Mexico, like in school? It's like, yeah. It's like, you're wrong.
I mean, I can understand the rationale. I mean, North America, Central America, South America,
yeah.
right? They all have America.
But see, look,
Okay, so if it was called Africa, Northern Africa, and then
Well, Africa's
Northeastern
just one.
Africa. Well, I know, but if it was like, if Asia was called Eastern Africa,
past
it wouldn't
Asia.
matter. Like, it's
I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm just saying I understand the rationale because they all have the same
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Because of the name.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
it. That's it.
But then I thought about it. I was like, look, I have a goal where I want to step on every 7 on each continent, right?
Yeah.
You can't tell me I just stepped on South America. I would still want to go. I'm like, yeah, can't do that to me. So,
Yeah, why does it have its own name then?
Because
It's the South American continent. It's not the South American region
so
of
if
America.
you look it up,
Yeah.
they say that only a few countries say there's 7 continents, which is
Most of
like
them say 5,
Venezuela,
yes.
no us
Argentina, Peru, and Colombia.
say there's 5, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's freaking. That wasn't like that when I was in school. I
But
learned 7.
so
But
they're
actually, it
teaching them
looks
wrong.
like they're claiming that there's 6.
They don't count Central America.
Right.
That I'm
100% behind that.
yes.
Canada and America or U.S. are together.
It's gonna make some people mad. It's okay though.
They'll be all right.
Can live with that.
about Central America.
I'm not gonna argue about continents.
I'm just saying.
I don't give a damn.
I mean, I just got into it with them. I was like, nah, y'all wrong. They taught me right. Called me stupid.
Got into it with a 10-year-old.
Yes, dude. I mean, I'm right. But anyway, yeah, that's. I just have to
wait.
get out that.
All right, let's argue about something. I was reading right before y'all showed up that DeSantis is gonna
Taking a shit.
announce this. I was taking a shower. He was gonna announce his candidacy for president tomorrow
On
during
Twitter.
an interview with Elon on Twitter.
Okay.
Whatever. What if he announces that he's running, and Elon is his VP candidate?
He has my vote.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
No.
No.
I'd vote for him just to see what happens.
Exactly.
People voted for Trump just to see what happened. I'd vote for Elon to see. I know Luis hates him.
I mean,
so
he
we're not
was
gonna ask
already-
Luis how he
But
feels about it,
Elon would be the VP, right?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
but that means DeSantis is president, and he's a douchebag piece of shit. So
I mean, just to see Elon's interviews, that's I think that's
Exactly.
worth,
I mean,
worth
but
it.
how
need him
many?
to be
How many?
vice
okay,
president
but
to
do we want Biden though?
No.
How many of
but
Kamala's
that
choices
man
are-
is old as
Your
fuck.
choices are going to be Biden or DeSantis and Elon. Who are you
Trump.
voting for? Not he's not.
Oh, if he's not the
Okay, well then are you going to vote for
Republican
Trump?
nominee.
All right, so your choices are Kamala and Biden, and Elon and DeSantis.
Still
I'm voting for
We
Elon.
gotta throw somebody else in the hat.
I'm voting for Elon.
Fuck it, I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm the third candidate.
I'm voting for the George and George ticket.
I'm starting to like Kanye's. He's getting close. I know, man. It's
Close
like,
to what? More Nazi?
Hey, lesser of two evils. What are we talking about?
Look, if he runs as an independent, I'll vote for Kanye just to see what happens.
His chances are going up. I don't know.
You know what? Elon's a fucking terrorist. I'll probably vote for Kanye before everybody else.
Right?
He's a terrorist? Is that what he said?
Dude's whacked out of his fucking mind.
He's going like
How? Wait,
The last few
He's
weeks.
going crazy.
yeah, he's
because
He's been promoting a
Fill
lot
me
of
in.
alt-right shit.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
lately.
Really?
Yeah,
You know he was in Trump's cabinet, right? Or
what?
whatever.
he wasn't.
I know.
Yeah, what?
He wasn't not officially in the cabinet. No, he was just
But he was part of his. No, his
Back pocket.
Ooh,
Elon Musk.
no,
secret card.
Yeah, he was.
no, Luis.
We got Luis on it.
Yeah,
Googling.
he wasn't. He was in one of his. He made like this.
He was part of Trump's
Technology.
advisory council.
Yes, not the cabinet. Cabinet position is a real position.
Okay.
He stepped away from
And
his
pull
role
that
on
out.
2 of Donald Trump's advisory
Right.
councils. I forgot about that.
I guess he got busy with SpaceX.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck.
Come on, I want to see DeSantis and Elon Musk pull up to the White House in the Cybertruck.
It would be so interesting to watch.
Exactly.
I mean, this country's already a shit show. At least make it
Oh
interesting.
man, it's
I mean,
fucking horrible right now.
He's not gonna do it.
He makes his cyber limousine. Come on, we don't need it.
I mean, at this point where we're at, that might be entertaining, but
I thought that truck was
shouldn't
supposed
be.
to come out like 3 years ago.
It shouldn't be. What would be
politics
the
should be boring.
what would be the most interesting, like other than Elon, because I think that's interesting, but candidate to come up, someone else.
Kanye.
The Rock.
Look, seriously, Kanye, The Rock, like those guys talk about it all the time. They, you know, whatever.
John Stewart. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say John Cena. I was like, oh,
that's somebody out there.
I vote for John Cena.
yeah, exactly. John
I'd
Cena's
vote
got
for
my-
anybody other than the people that are going to be on the ticket come election day. Because I know it's going to be the guy currently running the country, the guy who previously ran the country, or DeSantis.
You think?
And they're all like,
And you
I
think
would vote
there's-
for anybody else, literally.
And you think there's no chance that anyone else is going to be on that Republican?
It's not how that
Ballot.
works. No.
I don't know, man.
Unfortunately, like once you're in the back pocket of like the Democrats or the Republicans, like yeah.
I don't know.
And
See.
Kanye and Elon won't be in either. I don't see it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Dave Chappelle.
Is Ross Perot dead? You can make a comeback.
Oh,
Dave
man, we're gonna
Chappelle.
I'm
have
not even gonna Google it because I'm gonna assume he is.
He's either that or 100 and something.
Dave Chappelle,
number
Jon
2.
Stewart. That's my
Imagine that.
Oh,
Though.
that would be a badass ticket.
Those two are. Fuck. Yeah.
But
Hell
he's too short to be.
Hey, he
president.
died in 2019.
John
19?
St-
Yeah.
how tall is
He can
John
be the
Stewart?
VP.
What about Junior?
They can switch spots.
Ross
Junior?
Perot Jr. He's still living, I'm sure.
Yeah, he
He could run.
How old is he?
Probably in his
64,
age. All right.
He's not older than Trump or
born in
Biden.
Dallas.
How tall is Dave Chappelle?
I'm gonna guess 5'11".
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
that
go full
yet.
6 foot.
6'1".
5'10".
Are we,
He's not.
are we betting on this?
He's not 6'1".
I mean, we're
6 feet.
Dang.
5'11".
See, I was about to say, so that means he's 5'11".
a 5'10 and a half, something like that. Yeah.
Jon Stewart is what, like 5'6"? He's short.
He's a normal
So
normal
Chappelle's
Mexican.
tall
Probably
enough.
5'8".
Yeah, he's tall enough for president. Stewart can be VP.
5'7".
Well,
Stewart.
was Biden taller than Obama? He looks pretty tall.
No,
No?
Obama's taller. I
They
think.
were about the same size.
I don't know why we're talking about their height.
Obama's like 6'1".
Joe
I think if you
Biden's
take-
6 foot.
If you take the hunch
5'11".
out of his back, he's probably 6'5".
Obama is 6'2".
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
He does look tall. Rob, I gotta ask all of y'all. Where in the franchise of Fast and Furious did y'all stop?
And
The Fast and the Furious.
I'm a diehard fan.
Oh.
I'm going to Fast 10, Fast X, whatever they call it. I will have a front row seat, bucket of fucking popcorn, be liquored up, and post into social media before the movie starts.
before
Nice.
the movie starts or during?
Before, during, and after.
Wait, so you haven't gone yet?
No.
How'd you? Is it out?
Yeah, it came
It's
out
coming
last
out Friday.
Thursday.
Is that what you were watching?
Yeah, that's Thursday.
Damn, I'm fucked up.
That's what you were watching?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the
I didn't know what the hell you were talking about when you said it.
So,
Yeah. that's
without
what we were watching.
I
ruining
was
it,
like, I'm watching this. I'm like,
thumbs up or thumbs down?
Wait, let me preface this.
man, that's worse.
George, I don't trust his
No.
We got two
his
in the building.
critiquing on movies.
Which one are you talking about?
Which George?
This George,
Okay.
the one that loved Mario.
Mario's a good movie.
Okay.
Anyways, look.
I
So
watched it this week.
I won't spoil anything. Story wise, 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Action wise, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
No, kept me at my edge. You know,
How ridiculous is the action?
Yeah, I was about to say, how,
my God,
reality wise.
30 out of 10.
it's like you know that they have how Fast and Furious. They have those moments where they're like, "That's impossible." You should have died. It's like, in
You mean
this
like when
movie,
Dom caught a car that was coming at him.
okay, no, hold
Riding on a
on.
car that was flipping over.
Wasn't The Rock
No,
holding
he
onto a
didn't catch that
helicopter?
car.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
He didn't catch that car.
Whatever.
It was another guy, an enemy, whatever. The car hit him. It looks like he stopped it, but no, the car hit him.
What episode is, or
What
what
movie?
is
That was 8.
8? Oh,
No. That was 9. Sorry,
I
9.
stopped
That
at
was the
3.
last one.
I
That was
stopped
the-
at 3.
I like how in 9 they brought up John Cena and it was like, oh yeah, this is Dom's like brother, like Vin Diesel's brother. It's just like what?
Look, nothing.
What was your favorite one?
Honestly, the first one, man.
The second one for me.
The second one? Wait, as
Too
in
Fast and Furious?
Too Fast, Too Furious? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the one in Florida?
Too Fast and Furious
Yes.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually watched that one. It didn't suck, but the first one.
That one and Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift that was the last actual
Tokyo Drift?
Which one was Tokyo Drift?
the one where
Three, I think, right?
The one where
Uh,
none of the characters
Okay,
were
then
even
I
on
stopped
it.
at 2.
yeah, I think it was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped at 2 then.
I was a hardcore Honda boy as a kid, so Fast and Furious 1 was like,
How the hell did you get into Honda?
I don't fucking know, man. I had a Honda
That's the
Civic, bro.
question. Really?
How old,
Yeah.
how old are you?
I'm turning 40 in a couple weeks.
He said, "No, why you gonna ask?" I'm gonna ask that right now.
We'll
Nah,
bleep that
we're all
out.
the same age except for George.
What?
You're just younger. Everybody else is around the same age.
Yeah, but the scene was tough back then, man.
But
All I wanted was a Civic.
I mean, they were
they were-
all
they
my
were- it was-
friends.
yeah.
All my friends had the Civics
Really?
with the lights
Yeah, man.
dropped. I mean, whatever.
It was in.
I had the Mustang, and y'all
loud.
were annoying as fuck with your little rice burner.
I mean, my friends had.
He's
I
driving
didn't
around
buy
in a
that.
Mustang. He says
I
that.
would never buy one, but yeah, that's what.
What?
was in
No.
it.
What was that one car? It's not a Nissan. What's that one car that Nissan that everyone likes?
GTR.
Yeah. I didn't get those, or were they just too out of your price range?
No, they didn't. At the time, they didn't sell them here. So
Oh.
we didn't get the. We got the G35. What, like 15 years ago? I think.
Infinity.
No. Infinity?
I'm sorry, the
No.
R35. The
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the GTRs have like a numbered nomenclature. The 35 is the one that we have,
Then-
but it's been the same since it came out. Almost they make minor changes.
Yeah.
I see.
How old were you when the first one came out?
I don't know when was that?
GTR US Luis.
when the first movie came out,
Fast and
Oh,
Furious.
really?
that's what he's asking you. How
It
old
was
were you
like
when the first-
2002, right, or something like that.
2001.
Yeah, I graduated
was-
high school.
I was
I was a sophomore, so it was-
9. I was 9 when that happened.
Damn, dog. You were still way
was
behind
23.
fucking years.
And you watched it when you were 9?
That's why he still likes these movies. He's a kid.
Probably. Yeah.
So you didn't go through that whole phase, though.
No,
you saw
he
the
was-
cars.
he saw the
but you
cars, yeah.
didn't-
No,
Like
yeah,
that
no, I
movie
didn't
came
know.
out when I had the Mustang, and I was all into fucking racing and
But-
doing stupid shit on the road in my car.
So that
Yeah.
fucking delivery truck, the Ford Lightning. I bet you love that.
yeah. Fucking Lightning was
Do you not
badass.
like? Do you not like
I
it?
don't like him anymore. Lightning's now.
I like the
electric
Lightning.
Oh,
vehicle,
back
so-
then.
Back then,
Yeah.
Yeah, lightning is lightning.
The Lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
They look nice. I
thing
mean, the old
was
ones.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but there were no Mustangs in Fast and Furious.
No, it didn't. Well, there
Oh.
were in the second one,
Yeah.
old ones.
But didn't they crash?
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Every car.
Every time you see a '65 Mustang in a movie,
They crashed.
Gone.
next scene it's gone. Yeah,
Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds?
yeah.
Oh, my God. That's
Gone.
That's the
Eleanor.
That was a great movie.
Eleanor.
Damn, you remember the name.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
So
I love movies about cars, man. That's my shit.
I was gonna give a. Wait, is it the Italian Job, the one that?
Oh,
has
the Mini Cooper.
Hell
Mini
yeah.
Coopers. They lied.
That was a fun movie.
It's
That
no
movie
fucking
made
way.
me want a Mini Cooper.
It's no way those Mini Coopers carried all those gold bricks. Let's talk about it. That was not possible.
Hey, wait. Speaking of fucking
Mini
Fast and the
Coopers?
Furious, no, I saw Ja Rule this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
When was Ja Rule in the movie? In Fast and
He was in 2?
I want to say 2.
Because that's
One
as
of
far
them.
as I got.
It could have been 1 though.
Yeah, it
Was
was
he in
2.
two?
It was 2. It was either 1 or 2, but I think it was 2.
He lost his car though, right?
Yeah, he wasn't in there very long.
Okay.
was it two? I don't remember.
might have
think
been
it was
1.
It
I
looks
think it
like
was
he was on
one.
the first one.
Yeah, I think it
Might have
was
been
1.
1. Like at the
They
very
were
beginning.
racing for pinks. He
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
his
he
shit.
lost his. Pull up that picture of him crying real quick.
Man, what happened?
What happened?
happened?
Oh, you're it's asking you to choose. Oh, we're over there.
Yeah, that's 1. That's 1.
Oh, Luis, you're terrible at this, man. Just click the
Hit-
maximize.
just hit-
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. look you
Oh,
make
when
you
he's
come
like,
too fast.
Monica. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
I remember that.
So you saw Ja Rule. Who else you see? Because I really wanted to go, man. How was it?
Who else was there? You remember? I
Paul
mean,
Wall?
Bone Thugs and Harmony was
They had
there.
a long list, man.
How's Flow Ride?
Flow Rider was actually
No.
no. I mean, it was Flow
Did
Rider.
you really think all of his songs were
Not
Pitbull's?
all of them, but a lot of those songs that he sings, I
Yeah.
thought were Pitbull. I had no clue this dude had that many hits.
Yeah, he did have a kind of man.
Because he has the kind of hits that they're like, summer hits, and they're just like constantly on the radio, like
Yeah.
nonstop. So even though I don't listen to the radio a lot, I knew the damn songs. I'm like, what the fuck? This dude has a lot of hits. It was kind of surprising, but they still suck. Like, it's
You
not the
saw
kind of-
Fat Joe.
I saw Fat Joe. He was entertaining. He was good.
Ah, Fat Joe would have been
back.
great.
Montel kind of disappointed. I didn't know he was a preacher now. So why even show up, dude? Dude did a lot of talking.
He came out, he was like, y'all know I'm a preacher now.
He started singing his best song, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do that anymore." That song's nasty. That song was nasty.
Wait, did he really do that?
Yes, he didn't sing it.
I would have.
I was man.
Give me my money back. Give me my money back.
He pulled a Mace.
Mace.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought about.
But
when you
Mace
said
went
that,
back,
Mace.
didn't he?
Yeah, Mace went back.
Yeah,
And then
but,
he went
I mean,
back.
he went
And then
back.
he went back again. Yes.
He went back, but he had that song that's like, it just didn't have anything good on it.
Yeah.
What about Paul Wall?
I think I was standing in line for tacos when he performed. That night was so long.
Paul Wall.
Oh,
So I was at the
he's good.
Tacos and Tequila Festival.
I don't
There's
know,
no
man. I feel
tequila.
like
And no
to be had.
tacos.
Really?
Like we walked the whole freaking thing, asked everybody. They didn't sell tequila. You had to buy the stupid margaritas. Anyway, stupid. And the tacos, there was a few like taco trucks, and the lines were stupid long.
Were they good? Did you try any?
I tried some of them. They were all right. I mean,
I didn't try any. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
yeah,
I didn't want to wait in line.
not a great festival, but we had a good time. It was a good time for us. We went there with the intent to have a good time, and we did. So that's what it was.
Did you, Rob? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Understand?
Different. We were celebrating a birthday, so it was like we were gonna have a good time regardless.
Yeah.
So
Without tequila.
So for me, it was like after waiting in line and all this, I was ready to go.
Alma.
Shout out to Alma.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, somebody else is celebrating a birthday. George.
Ooh, shout out. Remember this. He forgot it. Shout out,
Did not forget.
shout out to Leslie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Our
Leslie.
episode 3 guest, Leslie.
Birthday,
It's her
Les.
birthday. She's a full 24.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Damn.
She's my
She's
little
a-
baby girl.
She says Jeff Gordon. It's her Jeff Gordon year.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon.
Bro, he was my favorite racer. NASCAR?
It was your dad's
It
favorite.
was your dad. I was
He
gonna say,
was.
he's your dad's favorite.
It was, but I mean,
it was your
like
dad.
whenever you see the car and it was like it had flames on it. Back then, I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, that's
They all had flames on them.
not like Jeff Gordon's. Not like Jeff Gordon's. Oh, but Vin Diesel's cars have flames on them in this movie.
Whoa.
I'm excited now.
Oh, we're done. We're done talking about the movie. I don't know.
Why-
I don't know if you
why you
noticed
bring
that
it
I
back?
like moved on.
No, I got that, but I was just saying. I was gonna give a full review, but he wants to watch it, so I'm cool.
You just ruined it. You just ruined it.
No.
You said he had flames.
Yeah.
Whole movie ruined.
I'm gonna go catch.
That's the only reason I watch
I
the
don't
movie.
even
just to
want to watch it
But
anymore.
his
I
car,
was
his car has flames for
anticipating.
that.
Hey, when do you usually watch movies though?
Matinees. Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
I'm in there by myself.
Thank you,
Middle of the
FTK.
day, like
FTK.
2-3 p.m. Big bucket of popcorn.
And they're
like-
cheaper too.
I'm one of 3 in there.
You're like the opposite of this George.
No. Hold on. I went to watch Fast 10 at 12:30. I was like, this is the best.
Like
time to go.
midnight?
No.
In the morning.
In the
Oh,
morning.
okay, cool.
What theater you go to?
Oh yeah.
AMC.
30.
You go to?
You ain't real.
You don't go to Angelica?
I'm telling you.
Nah, man. I go to the most
Alamo.
ratchet movie theater, man. When the
Well,
floor is sticky.
no. Wait.
Cinemark.
AMC 30 is pretty close to that.
Hold on. No.
Skeet, come on.
Have you remember Hollywood?
Yeah.
I haven't been to AMC over here in a while.
I didn't go. I went to Hollywood when it was brand new. Like
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I go to Lancaster like 8.
I was like
I know exactly what that is.
Starplex right here on 80.
I live in
That's
Oak Cliff,
yeah.
man.
Oh, that one?
Tickets be like $3.
Yeah.
50-cent Tuesdays.
Nah, they don't do that stuff anymore. They still don't do that?
Hey, man, they still do it. And it is empty. So I can enjoy it, man. I'm kicking my feet up.
yeah.
I'm living life.
Where is this?
Wait, you don't.
And Lancaster off of 35 and Pleasant Run.
But do you
Like south of 20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
south.
Yeah,
like 2 exits south of
But
20.
do you get that Dolby surround sound?
Man, it sounds good in there.
You
It
get
don't
the
matter.
90s Dolby surround sound. It's cool.
It's the size of a shoebox. It sounds like you're in a movie, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I missed the THX on whenever
when it would build up. Yeah, that was cool.
I miss those. I don't know what movies or what company it was. It was THX or what?
Yeah, it was just the sound system that the theater had.
Now they have that Dolby Atmos thing.
Oh
where it's
man,
like
I
the
hate.
picture is black, and it's like this is real black.
The only time I go to a nice theater is when I'm going on a date. That's it. Other than that, I'm thugging it out.
But see, but even if it's, is it close to you?
Yeah. It's like 10 minutes from me. I live in Oak Cliff.
All right, yeah, mine's
All right.
close to me too. That's
I have a question for you since you mentioned the date. When you're not dating somebody right now, like it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Yes and no.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Let's go
matter.
ahead. Yeah.
When you go on a date with somebody you don't know, you've never met, blind date, dating app, whatever, You just met her at the supermarket. Ooh. After your first date or during your first date, do you immediately put them in, like, this is a girl I want to date, this is a girl I want to, and this is a girl I want nothing to do with?
To a certain extent. But my first dates are always like simple as hell. So like coffee dates. Because I don't want to spend too much money on the first date.
Are you right?
And you also don't want to put yourself in a situation where you have to spend 2 hours with this girl and you like found out in the first 5 you want nothing to do with her.
So a coffee shop is a good jumper date if the vibe is good.
Never thought about it.
So like you can talk over coffee. If it's lame, 30 minutes, I'm out.
Right.
I'm gonna, grab a cake and another coffee and I'm rolling. But if it's good, it's like, hey, you want to go grab lunch, you can expand, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do kind of categorize based on that first interaction.
So follow-up question. Is there anything she can do to change your categorization, if you will?
I'm a quiet guy. If she can lead conversation and keep me involved, it's a plus.
Yeah, but so, okay. At what point during the first date do you put her in a box? Like, do you wait till the date's over, halfway through? It depends on the date. I get it. But
Man, it could be the first 5 minutes.
right. So
I'm legit
after those
like-
first 5 minutes, you're like, I want nothing to do with this girl. Is there anything she can do after those first 5 minutes to change your mind?
Only if she's self-aware. Like, in other words, if she comes back and say, hey, you know what? I was da-da-da, my mind was occupied. Or, if there's a reason for how she acted or what turned me off, yes. But sometimes you realize on that first date that people are just who they are.
Right.
And in those scenarios, I'm like, if that's you, hey, it ain't gonna work.
That's
good.
cool, right? No
But
power to
I
you,
will be honest and upfront. Like, hey, you know what? I'm really not feeling this.
You're not just going to ghost them? Say,
Nah.
I'll call you tomorrow and not
No,
call
I'm not
them?
gonna
Okay,
ghost them.
cool.
I'll tell them straight up. Like,
I ghost them.
I mean,
Hey,
I
I
think
really
they're
ain't
the
feeling
same way.
George, what are you talking about?
Sorry.
Priscilla's been
Dude, I can't-
ghosting.
wait,
She
what?
don't even know.
This is the reason I didn't ask you this question.
I didn't even hear what he
Wait,
said.
how long have you
What'd
and
he say?
Priscilla been
So
together?
we
He
gotta cut that out.
ghosts them.
Could have cut that.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm staying out of that shit.
No, keep going. Y'all go.
Save him. Rescue him. Come on.
I can't. I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
Damn it, George.
But
The reason I brought it up is right. I was doing a lot of reading before y'all got here.
You got a date.
Hold on one
Yeah,
second. George, how old are you? I'm sorry.
30.
Okay, cool. All right.
He acts like a 20-year-old, but he's 30.
I was gonna give him 25, but all right.
Yeah.
Look or how I act.
That's how you act.
No comment.
Hey, please write that down, please. That's the name
Tried
of this
it.
episode. This girl, she wrote this book. I don't know. She's an influencer of some type. And she's telling women this. Like, because women always try to, like, they go on a date and they're not self-aware and they're trying to either, according to her, they're trying to manipulate you into doing whatever they want, right? So if they already decided that you're a guy they want to date, then they start doing whatever the hell it is they think you want them to do so that they become the girl you want to date. And she's telling them it doesn't fucking matter what you do. Within the first half of the first date, guys have already put you in a box.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to get yourself out of that box. So what you need to do is do the same thing, basically.
Box them up.
Isn't that boxed up?
I think they do the
I
same
think it's
thing.
legit. They don't. I don't think they do. I think she's right. I think women don't. How do I say this?
I don't want to get flamed in the comments.
No, whatever. I'm used to it.
We
They
need 'em.
get it in real
We
life
need
all the
'em.
time, so it's cool.
We need more comments.
Yeah, I think they. We do.
Do it.
They. I think women decide before they even meet you whether or not they want to date you, right?
Of course.
Or women go into a date knowing whether or not anything's gonna happen at the end of the night, right? Where
course.
we go into it hoping, they go into it knowing,
Oh, for sure.
right?
I have
And-
I have female friends that will literally dissect a dating profile before they go out with a guy.
Right.
It's crazy. I'm talking about like pinching and zooming, like looking at word verbiage, like copying and pasting in Google to see if it's like
They will Google you.
like copied material. It's all kinds of stuff. So like they definitely do that. But I also think that what men have to offer is kind of outward facing. And what I mean by that is like if you're financially secure, I can look at a person and tell that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Or, if I'm well put together, I dress a certain way, look a certain way, if I like take care of myself, hygiene, that kind of stuff. A lot of what women are looking for are like, it's literally I can look at a guy and see that. Versus what men are looking for, we got to dig deep. So there's definitely a difference.
Well, not if you ask women, because we're shallow. They're the ones.
Oh, they're gonna say that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna say shallow, but they've sized us up as soon as they saw us, and they've made a decision.
Yeah, they'll make a decision, but they'll stay through the whole fucking date, eat their fucking dinner and their drinks, and then they'll ghost you. So
I've
that's
had
why
that too.
that's why it's important for a guy, because it's like, shit, I'm about to dish out all this money.
Hey, coffee's cheap.
Coffee's
Coffee
super
is
cheap.
So
cheap.
I like
Yeah.
your dating process. I think
see.
Depends on where you go.
Well, I mean, you're talking between $7 coffee and $3 coffee. Either way,
Or-
it's
yeah.
Or a
It's
steak
not
dinner.
$50.
Like,
right.
yeah.
At that point, it's coffee and a pastry, Luis.
Yeah,
I'm done.
It's
$10
not that bad.
I'm out. Croissant and a
Croissant.
cafe mocha. Wrap it up.
Some caramel drizzle.
if you fancy.
It's a wrap.
So yeah,
If it's
what that
going
was.
okay, so if it's going good, you pay.
I always
If
pay
it's-
first
if
date,
it- no matter what.
no matter what.
Wait,
Okay.
okay.
So I saw a video where it was like,
we talked about
We
this
talked
in-
about this.
Early episode.
Well, we talked about the kids, right?
Well, how you gonna raise your kids?
No.
Do
we-
you want them to be the first one to pay?
Oh,
or like to
yeah.
pay?
No, I was thinking in my head about the lady that she wanted to take food for her kids.
No. We talked about whether you're gonna
Oh,
raise your
hell
kids
no.
to pay. What?
Wait, I
To
have
go
not
for
heard
the
that.
kids?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like, "Well, my kids are at home. You're gonna pay for, I'm gonna order some food."
She
for my
ordered
kids."
it.
I
too.
vaguely
And
remember.
he was
hearing
like,
about
"No,
Who experienced this?
Yeah, yeah.
It was a
wasn't us,
TikTok
it
video or
was
a
TikTok.
fucking YouTube video or something.
Yeah,
Oh man, fuck
Where
him.
this girl and the waitress is like, she doesn't know what to do.
she was on her side. I mean, she went and put the order, and he chased
Yeah.
her in the kitchen and was like, "Hey, I'm not paying for
Yeah,
that.
like
dog.
you put the order in, but I'm not paying for it. And she's
I'll
like,
pay
well,
for her
yeah,
date, but
yeah.
I'm not paying for the kids' food."
That's so
anyways, yeah.
So if on the second date, do you let them pay, or is that because you said on the first date you always pay?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, dating right now is fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. It is rare that you have a woman that offers to pay,
Yeah.
and when she does, it's super refreshing. I will say that. In probably the past 6 months, I've gone on a decent amount of dates. Let's just say, without being too specific, maybe like 7-8 different people, right? I've maybe had a woman offer twice.
On the
What do you
first
think
or
that is?
second?
No, I'm talking like way deeper, like not even first or second.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Joe, you sound real innocent. Why do you think that is?
No,
About what?
honestly, because you see all these women going online claiming to be independent and blah, 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 and this and that. And
it's
I mean-
bullshit, man.
Well, why? Because to some extent, I've seen it with like some friends like where they're always paying.
good cover.
So I'm like it's to some extent it's always because the guy always pulls out his card, first.
I think when I leave, I'll say this: if I ask you on a date, it's expected that I'm going to pay.
Yes.
However,
that's what we decided.
if
last
you call me and ask me,
Let's
do I
go
want to
eat.
do anything? My expectation is you should be paying, but I'm bringing my wallet just in case.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, like if you ask me, hey, you want to go do something? All right, it's on you. That's what I'm thinking in my mind.
But
Rarely does it happen that way. It just is what it is.
it's kind of like they're gonna accompany you, so it's like you still have to pay.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I feel like if you ask somebody out, you should pay. Period.
You're right, but not.
But
a
if
lot of
you ask
people are.
somebody out, like you meet this girl and y'all just friends or whatever, and then you ask her out on a date, you should pay.
Yeah. But
But
what
if
I'm
you
saying
meet on a
is,
dating app and you're like, hey, let's meet up or whatever,
Damn it,
is
George.
that the same thing or?
yeah. I would say that. I would say the same. I'm saying let's
So-
say y'all are like 3 or 4 dates in at this point.
Yeah,
She
okay.
just wants to see you, and she's like, "Hey,
No, yeah, I get
are
that.
you
Yeah,
free?
yeah.
Let's go grab some lunch." You
Oh,
paying
yeah,
for
she's
lunch?
paying for lunch.
Yeah, she should anyway.
Yeah. I don't care. I was thinking first date.
But even
I was thinking first date.
But even if she tells you, I'll pay, do you feel like you still have to you want to try to pay?
No. I'm gonna let her pay.
Yeah, I'll let her pay.
I'm a good checker every time. Yeah, if she offers, I'm gonna let her pay.
All right, yeah.
But then again, it's like typically 99% of the dates I'm paying for anyway. So it's nice to have a woman pay for a date every once in a while.
Oh,
That-
maybe you
that-
should stop fucking dating so much.
You know what, man? This shit's just exhausting. I'm trying to find my
find the
kids a
one.
stepmom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Oh man, I can imagine. I can't imagine having like, if I had to try and do that now. I don't think I could ever get to the point where I'm like, all right, yeah, no, she would be a good mom for Olivia. Like, fuck no. Like, I'm not gonna find one.
No, here.
So let me ask you
like
this: when
nowadays?
did you get married? Like what year?
Like married, or
Yeah.
when we start living together?
There's like a 7-year
difference.
I guess married.
Like
Whichever one happened later, I guess.
07.
Okay. The dating scene from 07 is totally fucking different.
I can imagine.
So
yeah.
I got married in 07. And
You should have asked me when was the last time I went on a date.
Oh, I'm fucking up already. I got married in 09 and then divorced in 2017. The dating world has flipped on its fucking head since then.
Oh shit.
It's totally
Well,
different.
with all the digital age shit, Tinder, all that.
Oh man,
Stalking
it's not even that. It's like this independent woman thing.
That's
But
what
more-
I'm talking about.
But more so than
It
that,
should be better, but
more
But
so
it's
than
not,
that,
'cause it's
but
all
it's not.
bullshit.
social media
know.
has skewed women's views on dating.
Yes.
I feel like, and a lot
And
of
that's
women
what
feel
that
like
guy
they-
we were talking about earlier does.
Yeah.
He'll ask him like, what's your ideal guy height wise? 6'2", salary wise 300,000. Like you ask him all these questions, and then he's going down the list, and they're like, okay, well, you have a 0.000002% chance of finding that guy because they don't fucking exist.
Yeah.
like there's it doesn't happen.
It's
But then let's just say that guy does exist.
okay.
Does she fit his bill?
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
Like
it.
she might be a 6 out of 10. Let's keep it real.
he
so at
does.
that
He won't.
Send all your hate mail to George.
I
Wait,
think
wait.
at the end of the day, like independent women that make a lot of money, they feel that they can say or demand whatever they want.
Well, they can. That doesn't mean they're gonna get it.
Right. And that's the hardship they got to understand.
double-edged sword.
Damn, I'm gonna definitely get flamed in the comments.
Hey man, this is the kind of content we're here for.
But I'm
Yeah.
gonna speak the truth.
mean,
No, you're right,
this
you're
is
right.
from my own experience. I've dated a lot of like super educated women that make a lot of money.
And they still won't pay for a fucking date.
They won't pay for a date. They have these crazy expectations. And my thing is you've already chosen me.
Yeah.
Now I got to qualify you. What about you makes me want you?
Right.
That's true.
So
That's fair.
just like they have standards, I have mine too.
There you go.
I'll tell them. I'll tell them what it
make it in
is.
today's
yourself.
dating scene. Like,
Kick rocks.
No, Heidi has a tendency to be very particular about what credit card or
Be careful.
what she wants to use. So anytime we go out, I'll look at her and I'm like, "You got the cards,"
hey, you got this.
but the waiter doesn't know,
yeah.
and so I'm just sitting back, like, she's paying for it.
So every time you go out, the waiters just think you're a baller. Like, this dude either has a lot of money or a huge car.
Heidi pays for all our meals.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And
Go,
bar
Heidi.
tabs.
I want some.
Do we want
What is
whiskey?
it?
All right,
Yeah,
time
'cause I'm
out.
out
We're getting whiskey.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because I'm out of beer.
Keep talking.
Getting whiskey.
Well,
Oh man, that's
What we're gonna fill this in with. So, I know we don't talk sports a lot,
Lately, shit. Sorry,
but
George.
we have to talk. Well, George brought up Chivas.
Yeah.
Whatever.
greatest team.
What do y'all think about LeBron being out?
Oh man, I was kind of disappointed. I was disappointed.
We'll make it short. We'll make it short.
What is?
I'm gonna do this.
He's about to
when
walk
it's
out.
time to wrap it up.
Luis,
Tell
this
me
is
you told
important.
him that I was a LeBron fan.
I did not.
Because somebody getting fucked up.
Oh shit!
I'm really
in
sore
fact,
about this
He
right
didn't
now.
tell us anything.
I should have told them that you were a Saints fan too, not a
I am.
Cowboys.
I don't have a problem with the
Listen,
Saints.
see, cool.
I think he has a shitty team. I'm disappointed. I wanted him to
Anthony
win it. I wanted
Davis.
him to win it.
What?
I mean, he's got good people around.
Why?
If he wasn't going to win it, I wanted
How are you
fucking Curry to
gonna
win.
How are you gonna look at Jimmy Butler and not want him to win it? Come on, why Jimmy?
Fucking serious right now?
Yeah,
Jimmy Butler's my number 2. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Now that LeBron's out, I'm like, Jimmy, take the whole thing, please.
But
Well,
that dude. Jimmy
Because
Butler has.
Jokic is like
Does Jimmy have
Murray.
a
I want
good,
Jokic to win it just because he gets a lot of shit because,
he's European.
yeah.
Does Jimmy have a good team around him? I don't watch.
Jimmy does have a good team.
Jimmy does have a good team.
They're underrated. They're underdogs.
Okay,
But Jimmy
bro,
also has a determination out of this world.
yeah. From what I've seen in the games he's playing, bro, he takes the game.
Hey, wait. This is not about Jimmy.
Oh, it's about LeBron.
It's about LeBron.
Oh,
I was about to say he's from Houston though, so
so there's
automatically
I'm
on his
sad
side.
about LeBron. I had no idea that they would get swept. Not for a second. That I think
Nobody
they
did, dude. I don't care what they say now.
Like,
Nobody did.
I think
I would not think they would've
put
got
all
swept.
their effort into taking Golden State out, and
yeah.
they're just burnt.
there was some tweet that someone posted said
Shit.
it's gonna be sad because Denver Nuggets don't know that this is part of LeBron's bio pick, so he's about to turn that back, reverse sweep that. But yeah, no, I didn't expect it.
That doesn't happen, right? Where they're like swept 4-0 like that. That never
LeBron?
happens.
I think LeBron's maybe been swept one other time.
We don't know. He hasn't been swept a lot, but yeah, it happens frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It happens on a regular, but I think he's only been swept like once or twice.
but
So
did
you're
you
a
hear?
LeBron fan.
So he's a LeBron fan. Did you hear his interview where he said he's gonna think about
think about it?
basketball? Do you think he's gonna retire? What's his plan?
He ain't going nowhere, man. That guy spends
said-
$1 billion on his body every year.
Yeah.
He's
He
going to
also
play
said
2 more years
he's
until his
going to
son
play
comes
until
into the league.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he's gonna play
That-
until what?
His son comes into the league. So his oldest son is
Oh,
going
yeah,
to college next year. He'll play 1 year in college and then
What's
go
his
NBA.
nickname?
So he's got, like,
Bronny.
Bronny.
Ronnie.
So he's got like 2 more years, 3 more years.
How many seasons has his
20.
played? 20?
This was his 20th season.
Okay. Yeah.
MJ or LeBron?
That's what I was going to ask.
Next question.
Oh, no. We need to hear this.
We need an answer.
MJ
Okay.
or LeBron?
Why Dirk?
Hey, that was
There you go. There you go.
LeBron and White
I'm
Dirk.
not even going to enter that question for this reason.
Okay.
MJ
If you give me
played,
the different era thing, I'm going to call bullshit on
No,
it.
I'm going to tell you why. MJ and LeBron play in a totally different league.
So you're giving me a different era thing. Okay, cool.
No, I am. I totally am. But really think about it, though. It was a very physical league when MJ played.
Yeah.
There was not a lot of top tier shooters and ball handlers. This league, everybody's a ball handler. Everybody can shoot. At the end of the day, I'm saying this. Could MJ could he be adjusted to today's league?
Right, because that's
Could
the question.
Could LeBron have adjusted to a more physical league?
right.
I can't compare the two.
I think I can answer that.
I'm going to say this with one example, and I'm not saying anybody's better. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to just consider them both to be super top players, right? Jordan played Allen Iverson
Okay.
and got mixed up pretty good.
Well, he played Allen Iverson on his way out.
He did. But what I'm saying is we've got ball handlers that are like much better than Allen Iverson today.
And Iverson was Iverson because of Jordan.
True. I'm not denying MJ's impact on the game. I'm just saying that the game's evolved
Yeah.
a lot. So could we say that MJ could survive in today's league? Yeah, he could. He could be a top tier player. Would he have the impact that he had in the more physical league? We don't know. I'm not going to compare the two.
I don't think he would have the cultural impact. No.
You think
But
so?
fuck, I don't know. Maybe he would. Let's separate the two. MJ's cultural impact is unmatched. It'll never be replicated.
Yeah, of course.
He made the NBA what it is today.
Of course.
Let's put that aside. MJ wasn't the tallest. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the strongest.
I agree.
The reason he won so much and the reason he is who he is because he was fucking determined. And he had one goal and he was relentless in his pursuit of that goal.
I agree with that. The question is, does LeBron have that same mentality?
LeBron is so much more talented. Physically, that dude is unmatched in the league.
I would
He
agree.
could do whatever he wants. Okay. If you put Jordan's brain in LeBron's body today, can you imagine how many championships that dude would have?
He's a Tom Brady.
That's the
46.
problem.
He'd be a
That's-
cyborg.
He wouldn't have
That's
lost
the
that many.
problem with LeBron. He doesn't have that drive. So if I was starting a team today and Jordan was 19 years old today, I would take Jordan over LeBron because Jordan's going to do whatever the fuck he has to do to win the game.
I would agree. But I would also say that talent has a lot to do in today's league.
But he had the talent.
So you can, to a certain extent, mentality can get you like only so far.
Yeah, but he had the talent to go along with it.
He had the talent in that league, in
He,
that era.
he did what he needed to do in that era to win.
True. But when you think about
So
what
back
he did
then,
at that
what
time,
he had to do was break everybody's legs and take it to the hoop every time because he's going to get fouled and then he's going to go to the line. He's going to make it. He's going to take over games however it is he takes over games at a time. Jordan plays right now. Jordan's shooting his threes from half court because that's what it takes to win in this league today.
I agree to a certain extent, but at the same time, defenders, like, everybody can handle the ball. Like what Jordan was doing back then, everybody's doing
He
that
wouldn't
today.
be doing that today, though.
When did
But
it
not
change?
back then. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
man.
When
I'm
did
saying
it?
that,
When
like,
did it change from? You know,
That league.
that.
I'm going to be
league
honest.
era.
Like,
When did it
Jordan
change?
created those players.
The end of the Jordan era.
Jordan and Kobe created those players.
The guys that grew up watching Jordan and Kobe are the guys we have in the league today.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring Kobe into this because Kobe did the same thing that
No,
Jordan.
Kobe
did.
is Jordan 2.0. Like it's
Well, I know
Kobe's.
they do the same
Yeah.
fucking shit. But
Yeah.
when was that switch? You know, when was it flipped to where? You know, because
It's sad that I don't even consider Kobe in these conversations because I consider him like just a replica of Jordan. He just kind of took over where Jordan left off. You know what I mean?
yeah. So
I would agree with that.
So Kobe took it even further into other eras. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that I have a number one. I got a top five. And it's in relation to the
I'll go with
eras
that.
that they played in. So
Give me
MJ,
your-
I
give
got
me your top
LeBron.
But
Is that in order?
in relation to the
Kobe.
eras that they played in,
No,
yeah.
no, not in
Okay.
order. I hate to say it, Karl Malone.
Man,
I hate that.
the mailman.
The mailman, that fucking pick and roll, him and John Stockton
Dude,
for
that
30
was
fucking
unstoppable.
years.
Unstoppable. And everybody knew they were going to do it. too.
Yeah, they should have had a championship. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they should have.
They Mavericks stopped them from that, right?
Mavericks.
I don't know shit about the Mavericks. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, they took him out in it was the Finley
Wait,
Mavericks, not the
another
Dirk
question.
Mavericks,
Another question.
I think.
Are you? Do you have a certain team you support, or is it just LeBron?
No, I'm just a LeBron fan.
I got you.
So wherever LeBron goes, I go.
I got you. Like Cristiano Ronaldo type of stuff.
Not the same. Like LeBron is actually the best player in the league.
Oh no, but I mean talking about their fans. Like they
Oh yeah, they follow him
they
around.
follow him wherever he goes.
Wait, have we talked about like George? Do you think Ronaldo or Messi?
No, Messi. That's not a conversation. It's Messi.
you seem
But-
like a Cristiano Ronaldo type guy.
Whenever he was Manchester United, but after that, no.
The first or second time?
First, second time he shouldn't have been there.
All right.
Anywho, so I have something, and I who has the Bluetooth because I need to send a video to them.
We do. What is it?
So it's a question, and she explains it, the process behind it. But for example, real quick, think of a situation that happened earlier today.
What I meant is it
It's a TikTok.
send it to me, but send it to my work phone.
So think of a situation that happened today. Could have been anything, whatever. Right now, what did you think about? How did you think of it in first person or in third person?
Always first.
Always first.
But therapy tells you third person. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm still
What do you mean?
I'm still processing what you're
I'm
asking.
Yeah,
real
what-
confused. What?
I don't understand the question.
Like when somebody tells you about a situation, do you think about it from your point of view or from theirs?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what you're asking?
In a sense, yes. So, for example, you know what? I forget everything. Never mind. Think of something that happened
First,
first. So,
from my point of view.
from your point of view,
If somebody's telling me something that happened to them,
no, to you. Like, think of a situation that happened to you today.
I
I'm
took
thinking-
Heidi to the airport
okay.
today.
If I'm thinking of something that happened to me, I think of it in first
now,
person.
right now, the way you thought about it in first person.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you know what I'm sort of talking about? So I just sent you a video. She explains the thing.
Oh,
But-
this is gonna be deep.
Roll
Instead of
that
what
beautiful
George
beam
just
footage.
explained.
It comes down to people who you think of a situation in first person, meaning like you're focused, all your attention is on what you're doing and what's going on. But you in third person is You're thinking of your surroundings, what's going
If
on.
you think
how
about
it
something
affects
that
everything.
happened to you,
a situation, whatever.
Are you,
well, that's
are
different.
you asking
the
like
question,
when?
it's
are
a
you-
different question. Hold
Are you
on.
asking when somebody asks
I
you
don't know that
something?
he's explaining it right.
I don't think so either.
Probably
All right,
not.
hold on.
Probably not.
Is the
on
volume
TikTok.
up on the no, not that one. The Bluetooth.
I think I came up with the best question you could possibly ask someone if you want to understand how they think. I've asked this question to hundreds of people, including
skip
my
forward.
grandparents, billionaires, my friends, a home
She said
to
billionaires.
early question. So I want you to think about something that happened to you earlier today or yesterday. Not something super important like a meal or something like that. Replay it in your head, like kind of see it happening. Are you seeing it in first person through your own eyes? Or are you seeing it in third person, like you are kind of watching yourself do it? I have built an entire
Completely different
theory
question.
surrounding
Well,
answering
damn.
this question.
Third person.
Third person.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So what? Do we want to listen to the rest of this, or do you want to explain?
Listen to the second part. No,
Okay.
listen to the
Okay.
second part. This is the second
And
part.
I would love to
Go
share
into the
with you if you're
comments.
interested. Okay, guys, this is my theory for why some people have memories in first person and other people have memories in third person.
That'll be a crock of
Disclaimer:
bullshit.
I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a girl who did this for fun.
I'm just an Insta girl.
General statements. Let's get into it. So a lot of you
Chasing the
commented
cloud.
that you have both, and that's really important. Most people experience both, but everyone has a baseline. Your baseline is what you see recent and unmeaningful events in. Brushing your teeth, getting a coffee, something like that. I'm gonna start with your first person baseline. This is what I think it means. You are very focused on like your experience of something rather than like
I can't stand the way she
entire
talks.
situation.
I
You are
can't- I
very
mean, I can't
present,
either, but-
And you have heightened senses compared to most of the world. I find that a lot of these people tend to be artists, chefs, designers, something like that. Now, if you're third person, which is what I am, you're much more self-aware and considerate of the entire
is what I am.
environment and situation that you're in. You're not
All
just
right,
thinking
we're
about your
done with this.
Hold on. First off, why do you think women or some
This
girls
is, if
talk
y'all
like
want to
that?
listen to the whole thing, this is at Tara Dreams of Sushi on TikTok. So go find her.
Why do girls talk that way?
Don't waste your time.
No clue. Don't waste your time. Yeah.
Chasing the cloud.
Okay. Do you want to answer? Or
We
are
already
just-
did.
we
Third
did
person.
third person.
Yeah, third person.
Because we love everybody, George. That's why. I don't know where she was going with this, but it sounds dumb.
You know what?
What?
I think
I
if
can
somebody was telling me something that happened to them,
Mm.
I would look at it in first person. Like if that happened to me,
See,
how would
that's-
I
yeah.
how would I react? However, if I'm replaying something that happened to me, typically I'm looking at how maybe the people around me saw how I reacted. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is there any
What he
situation,
said.
any situation where you would switch it to first person, where you just every day?
Nah.
If I'm thinking back on something that happened to me,
Yeah.
no, what? Like I already experienced that in first person.
I think that's why people say hindsight's 20/20 is because at that point you're
You've seen
analyzing
everything.
every.
Do y'all
Yeah.
remember everything though?
There you go, Luis. Luis
Bars.
dropping the knowledge.
Yeah. Actually, you should
gold.
probably like write that one down. That's pretty good. It's just a segment where you just bring up random shit.
No, it wasn't
We talk about
random. It wasn't random.
All right, wait. So
He saw it on the way over here.
something that we're going back to something I said earlier. The tacos and tequila thing.
Yeah.
While we were there, I think who brought it up? I think it might have been Yvette. It's called tacos and tequila. There was a few tacos, no tequila. But if you're Mexican, you're like, fuck yeah, let's go. Because tacos, and tequila.
So it's a lot of random Mexicans.
Yeah. And then, but the lineup is nothing but hip hop, predominantly black artists.
Yeah.
I think this thing was put together by white people to figure out how to get us all into one place. Like this thing is gonna grow,
It was at Panther Island, so yes, it was white people.
and then eventually, like something's gonna happen. Like a plane's just gonna fall out of the sky and crash into the like
They hacked y'all phones, man.
take us all out.
Oh,
They got everything they need to know about y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I had my phone off the whole
You know,
time.
how many,
So
you know how many calls you?
Wait, like for real?
Why?
other reasons.
Oh,
It don't matter.
Listen,
watch
the IT guy knows.
they're watching.
So you want to tell us how you feel about AI? Because we think it's great.
AI is great. I do agree with that, but it's really dangerous.
Because
Specifically, like its ability to recreate someone's train of thought, recreate their voice, recreate their mannerisms.
Wait, on that, real quick.
So it's scary.
Someone said, what's that senator? She was at home. She's been out sick for a while.
Anybody over
yeah,
60?
Yeah, basically. But there was an article that everybody was like, that has to be an Onion article. No, they actually said, does she have to be out, or can she technically continue to be in the Senate if AI just continues her?
Her being.
Yeah.
I think the government should jump in very quickly and police AI.
To that,
I don't
to
know if
that
the
point,
government's
really?
the best.
By the San Francisco
Did y'all,
Chronicle.
did y'all
Why
ever
that?
watch like when they were
iRobot?
questioning Zuckerberg and all the Google and all that shit, and they were like, "What were they asking?
TikTok recently.
How do you use the Wi-Fi?"
No, this is for the
Something
TikTok guy.
about-
Yes,
yeah.
TikTok have access to your Wi-Fi.
ChatGPT.
Yeah,
It's
I
trying to
don't think
explain
government.
that
What he's
shit.
saying is, I don't think
Yeah, no,
government's
you're
the best people to police AI.
Well, who's going to police it then?
But what do you
Right,
think?
no,
it-
I would.
Why
make
should we
AI
police it, though?
I would make
So
AI.
what? So your
police AI.
fear is
That it-
for
no.
the average person, or
So Drake had a whole song that was dropped that was fake.
That was all AI.
Right,
Yeah.
so-
It was all AI.
but you're never gonna
Really?
have that happen to you.
We don't know.
What I'm
that.
saying is this: somebody could call my grandma as me.
Oh,
But who would take the time to do that?
No,
It doesn't
actually,
take long at all. It
No, no,
literally
but
does not
it's
take
No,
long.
actually, you're
it's
right.
a situation that could
yes.
happen.
No,
You're right.
There's already crimes happening where
Yeah, yeah,
people are they're acting like the grandchildren of some people and calling and saying, "Hey,
Asking for
I'm
money.
in a lot of trouble. I'm in Mexico. Send me $1,000."
But I mean, that's happening. That's been happening.
Now.
Scams have been happening forever.
But they're using
It's
your
AI.
voice
much more legitimate.
based on what they're
It's-
finding on social media.
right. But my point is,
We adjust, right?
right. There's AI now, but scams have been happening and been ripping off old people and been ripping off dumb people and been ripping off people that just aren't informed forever.
I agree,
And AI is just the next evolution in that, right?
but it's much smarter though.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And every time it
That's-
evolves, it moves into something much smarter. And there will be something after AI.
True. I guess the concern is that AI can create dialogue.
Yes.
So it doesn't just have to like copy my voice. It can be reactive to what another person says.
Right.
So it can fake me calling my grandma, fake me calling mom, fake me calling wife.
Just read
And
that headline right
as
there.
she's asking me questions, AI can adjust and respond to those questions to get the desired answer in return.
I guess
We're back.
I guess at the end of the day, it's like it just depends on how it interacts with myself.
Yeah.
For example,
Do you have a follow up to me reading this headline?
No, just how
Well, the headline is
fucking
"Mom,
crazy.
these bad men have me," and then she believes scammers cloned her daughter's voice in a fake kidnapping.
It's a mom, yeah.
Was it actually a fake kidnapping?
yes.
Okay. So your concern is that
It's my concern is on the scamming. I think AI is great. Like I use it today.
ChatGPT?
Yeah. But it's amazing in certain situations, but in others
it's
is
always amazing.
yeah.
It
It's
is.
just not.
I can
Yeah.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
I need to get I need to like study and research them because there's a lot of them that I want to use. that-
Well, okay. Well, we're talking about.
AI?
Yeah.
I mean,
get
it can
what you're
write a
saying,
book
but-
for you. It can create a calendar for you, a tour schedule, whatever you wanted to do.
I was seeing that Google
A
can
tour
now
schedule. You
Yeah.
know what?
yeah.
Business
So tell
plan.
me, I'm gonna use it for what?
Yeah.
Google
that?
can now call a
Oh,
salon and
yeah.
be like,
I saw that.
"Hey, do you have this availability for this person?" They basically act like your personal assistant,
Yeah.
but
So
it's AI calling.
so you tell it to schedule me a hair appointment between 10 and 2, and it'll make the call.
Yep.
And do
so cool.
have a conversation with somebody. that
Hey,
picked up
wife's
the
car
phone.
needs an oil change. Boom.
Does all that.
ChatGPT.
Crazy.
Go handle
It's
that.
actually great for me because I hate talking to people.
Exactly. This
But
is
wait,
so awesome.
we've moved on too fast.
Oh,
What would you have the government do?
Block particular manipulations of AI,
is it possible?
like voice creation.
They can block it legally. It's not going to stop people from doing it illegally.
This is
but-
true.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the common person,
No, right.
yeah,
It'll keep me from doing it.
yeah,
It's not going to keep the guy that's going to call your grandma saying it's you from doing it.
got a point.
So, but that's your concern with AI?
That's it.
It's not.
I think AI
It's
is a great
valid.
tool.
It's valid. Yeah, because
I think AI is a great tool if it's used correctly.
in the wrong hands, it's just
Yeah, and it's an ever growing system. So it's like as much data as it's fed, it only gets smarter. right? So
Right. That's my concern with AI.
I mean, Elon Musk kind of talked about it. It was like, I warned him about this a long time ago. And
Is it weird that it just started blowing up recently?
It's not. We've not reached the point where it's a
coming
workable.
blame it on ChatGPT
Yeah.
because AI has
That's
been
exactly-
around for a long time.
Right.
But we just didn't have the certain engines that allowed it to grow the way that it's grown, the capacity it has in the last 3 months.
And
3
that's-
months ago, you didn't hear shit about AI.
Right. The thing about AI though is that now that it's there, like ChatGPT's there, right? The more you feed it, the smarter it gets. And now everybody and their grandmother has access to it.
Yeah, because it was stupid 3 months ago.
Right.
Now, it's a genius.
fucking genius. Imagine what it'll be in 3 years. That's my concern with AI.
But there's
Everything
at
go
no
back.
point can they make robots and kill us, right? I gotta ask the question.
Hey, go to ChatGPT right now.
ChatGPT?
You
How
just
do
an
I create
IT
a
guy,
robot?
right? Why are you asking him?
to take out the human race.
No, you
No,
can't.
that would be
someone
the
asked
Chaos
that, right?
GPT.
I don't think it's gonna.
It does answer, doesn't it?
It does, but I don't know what the answer is.
I'm pretty sure someone's asked that before, so it's on there.
Hey, if they pull up to your doorstep, man, just blame it on Luis.
George at ME's Tiempo.
Don't tell AI. Out of everyone, don't tell AI that.
Hey, chat.
Imagine, God, what it could do. I mean, at some point, it is scary. Take nuclear codes and push the buttons.
Did you ever
Yeah,
watch Space Odyssey 2001 or whatever the fuck it was called?
Space Odyssey.
Yeah, Stanley
It's on
Kubrick.
Armageddon. Honestly,
Now, I think one thing they can do is replace fucking Siri with ChatGPT.
Yeah, 'cause
she
Siri
sucks
sucks.
half the time.
Hell.
She needs to step it up.
Hey, baby
She was
girl.
impressive when she came out, but
Yeah.
Hey, baby girl, I got a new boo. She has a new boo. in
pay
town.
for the date either.
Hey, she knows all.
Literally knows all.
Reese, did you ask it or what? What's up?
ChatGPT is don't do it. Not on your computer. Oh wait, that's not your computer, right?
No.
Do
Got a VPN?
No.
Don't do it.
We don't need a virus.
Wait, does ChatGPT won't have a name? What would you name ChatGPT?
You can name
Sounds
her
like
whatever.
chat. I mean,
You know, matter of fact, you don't even have to name her. She knows what you want to name her.
Oh, it's a she. Shit, my name is.
He's not wrong.
Yes, my name's Lexi.
Ask
she
Chat
knows everything.
GPT what's her name. What's your name?
Wait, why is it asking me to either SMS?
You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong one. Yeah, you're on the wrong one.
Leave it
now.
alone. Yeah. You got anything you want to talk about, Ron?
I don't know, man. I talk all day, every day. It's good to just get in here and just like talk about random shit. So.
Yeah.
Prompted.
that's something that came up the other day. I have different. There's a difference between me and my wife on how we do things.
Okay.
Oh, these are my favorite.
Amen.
I think that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, when do you prefer? I know there's obvious times, but when do you guys like? When do you take a shower? Before you go to sleep? When you wake
We're
up?
going there.
Because I've asked people at work,
I've been a
and I
fucking
get
bum
I
lately.
get so many different answers.
Yeah, no, and people are really
And
adamant
it's
about
like,
it. Yeah, like they're like,
what?
Yeah.
Like
It depends
and
on how I feel and what I got going on.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
and that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
it just depends. Because in the summer, like in the fucking summer, I'm 2 a days.
I might be 3 in the
Yeah,
summer.
3.
Shit.
Like that.
Really?
The last week, I took
Swamp
3
ass is
showers,
real.
2 or 3 times last
Really?
week.
Yeah.
But
taking one.
normally, like on a
Now we
We're
know.
gonna work on you, man.
regular
I know
day,
him. If I lived,
Cut his mic off.
if I lived,
Turn his mic off.
One shower in the summertime. Texas heat is
Wait, for
fucking
real?
hot.
Yeah, I don't go back out after. I mean, what day is it? Monday, Tuesday?
If you stand in AC,
Okay.
I'll give you that.
but you okay.
see, there's
You work
people,
in
it doesn't
construction.
matter. It doesn't matter. People feel strongly about this one way or the other
Well, then you're right.
Some people will not go to bed
without taking a shower.
without taking a shower because it's gonna get the bed dirty.
Then I
And it
challenge
makes-
them with another question: how often do you wash your sheets?
Oh,
There you go.
Once a week.
That's a good follow up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that and you don't wash your sheets once a week, then you're full of shit. It doesn't matter. Like, your body is still doing bodily things while you're sleeping. Your sheets are still getting dirty.
Yeah.
So that's
You got hot sweats.
that's yeah.
I showered
sweaty.
before bed last
be
night,
honest.
and I sweat in my sleep last
I
night.
try to change my sheets once a week, but sometimes I ain't shit. So it just is what it is. Like I'm really good about hygiene, seriously.
So
but
sometimes men are shit.
maybe so. I mean, it's an argument.
You talk about it.
Yeah, so in the summer for sure, morning. I have to start the day off with a shower.
Okay, no. Let's say you live.
I don't feel right.
You
So
live.
wifey's telling you got to shower more. Where did this come from?
No.
Hold on. We're gonna ask the
No,
question.
it's- I don't even want to go there because
no.
I don't know. Everybody's different. I'm always sweating. I'm always hot, no matter where. Right. So if I have to live somewhere where that's cold, whatever your perfect place to live is in, where your body's like at home, and you feel good, and you're a billionaire, you don't have to go to work. You don't work in construction.
that changes.
Got my Batman cave.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When are you showering?
morning.
Morning. Get my day started off right.
Damn. I want to say night.
Morning.
Morning?
I think you're a night guy, right?
No.
You don't shower when you wake up.
No. I would shower in the morning
Nothing
if I
wrong
had
with
the
it, I'm just saying.
opportunity. I don't.
You do if you wake up early.
So I'll say this. So typically, it don't matter if it's summertime or not. I'm gonna shower 2 times a day, but I would probably definitely shower in the morning. And if I got a night out on the town, I'm gonna shower before I go out.
Yeah.
Before I put cologne or whatever on.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah. I
don't
tend
know,
to.
I cannot function if I don't shower.
I have to shower whenever I'm home, like at night before I go to bed, because same reason. I feel like.
yeah. So you're the
You're the nighttime person.
But I feel like no, in that scenario where you're talking about, it'd probably be morning.
Wait. So are you trying not to call her out by stating how not frequent she showers?
You need to ask her that. I don't.
You need to take a day off
I'm
then,
just
so we can
saying,
have her
like,
on and
That's
ask
the
her.
single guy.
No, I know what our situation is, but
Oh,
I've asked people at work, like, what do you do? And I get all kinds of different answers.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, they're like, shit, me, I fucking roll out of bed, get in my car. If I could go to
See,
work,
I don't
think it's a
understand.
right or wrong answer.
cannot. People that do that,
I can't do that. I don't know.
What?
I can understand that. I'm not saying I do that because I don't, but I can understand it because they might be a coffee in the morning type of person. They grab a cup of coffee and that's their wake up.
Oh, coffee at night?
I
No,
need to wait. If I go in at
morning, George.
if I go in at 6,
you gotta keep up with them. I'm sorry. I apologize for George.
if I go in at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting up probably latest 4:30. If I have a
Oh, you take quick showers. I take long showers. So I gotta get up at 4.
If I take a 30 to 45 minute drive, if I have a 45 minute drive, so I gotta do my business, take a shower, and I'm still rushing. Like I'm still fucking like fuck. I might not make it.
I don't even know what getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning feels like.
Yeah,
So in that
people
case,
that
I would
know.
say, yeah, I would
big
definitely
flex.
take a shower in the morning.
It is.
Not really. I just don't know. Like even when I was in the military, I
Wait,
think the
you take
earliest,
a shower in the morning or at night?
I typically take one. I may get a cup of coffee first, then I hop in the shower.
If you had to get up
Whoa.
at 4?
But it's in the morning.
No, not if I had to get up
After
at 4,
drinking
just in
coffee?
general, like right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
I
can't
just
do it.
mean I just
Listen,
mean
this is how bad it is for me. If I take a nap in the middle of the day and I'm gonna go do something, not if I'm gonna take a nap, wake up and watch movies here at home, I'm fine. But if I'm gonna go out, I'm taking another shower.
I feel that.
I cannot.
I can't leave my house without taking a shower.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel
know
like the
people that
cologne
don't
stick
shower
the
for
same.
3-4 days.
That's nasty, Luis.
Yeah, man.
Olivia,
Wasn't that women?
Luis, is that what you do?
No, I shower every day. Sometimes like 3-4
Morning,
times.
morning or night?
Morning.
Name them right now.
Nope, never mind.
It was just something that it's different. I got different answers, and I was curious.
Okay.
hey, if you're listening to this and you disagree with anything we said, please leave a comment. We want to hear about it. What else?
I want to talk about kids, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fuck them guys.
FTK.
Man, I'm glad y'all feel the same.
Hey, he's over here. Getting,
we do, man.
now that she's not here.
I'm saying that because my daughter's not here. Doing the cameras.
Yeah.
So, how old are y'all's kids?
24 and 10.
Okay.
11 and 13.
Okay.
0.
Negative.
So, I got a 20-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Okay.
And I feel like my 12-year-old is fucking trying me right now.
Oh, she's trying. Yeah.
Like,
Why is that?
I don't want to say bad grades because she's not failing, but they're not to my expectations.
Oh,
She got a couple
I know
C's.
that.
Also, it's a lot of talk back, but she doesn't give it to me.
Okay.
Her teachers and her mom. Now, me and her mom co-parent well, 2 totally separate households, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's hard trying to parent the unknown because she doesn't do it with me. So when her mom or her older sister, she talks to her older sister like she's the larger sister, right? Like she's the older sister. But she's at that age now where it's just like she's kind of developing her own path and personality. And I'm just like, I don't fucking like it.
Did you go through the same thing with the 20-year-old?
I did, but it wasn't as severe.
Because you were I'm assuming at the time you were still together with.
Yes. Yeah. When she was my younger
When she was
daughter's
12,
age,
you
yeah,
were still together.
we were still together.
So it was easier for you.
Yeah, to a certain extent, we were all in the same house.
Yeah.
But even still, just like generally, my older daughter was easier
Yeah, I get
to
that.
deal with.
Same.
It's crazy. It's like I knew I was going to pay for this shit, but when my younger daughter was born, she gave us no problems whatsoever from the hospital. Like all the way up to 2 years, went to sleep when she was supposed to. Perfect kid, right?
Didn't cry.
We paid for that shit. Like we're paying for it now.
Yeah, you
She's like, "Gotcha, bitch."
can't get it all. You can't get it all.
Yeah. So I'm definitely struggling with that because I just don't feel like it's anything I can say or do that she can identify with. It's she's grown up in a different time, social media, whatever. The other thing is like she doesn't have a phone right now because she's on punishment. She doesn't have social media because we took that away. But it's nothing I can do that gets her attention.
What do you mean social media? She has her own social media accounts?
She used to have a TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. And we decided to take her off of TikTok when she was doing kind of like the TikTok challenges to what I felt like were inappropriate songs.
Right.
And it's at like her age, she didn't know and understand what she was doing, but like trying to explain that and
To a 12-year-old.
get that to her.
Yeah.
At the time, she was like 8
Okay.
when we got her off TikTok, but now it's just like she just doesn't care. It doesn't matter what we do, what we say, what we take away. She's just like, all right, bro. I promise you, I'm raising a Russian spy. Like, so that's been my struggle for the past month or so. I'm just thankful that school's almost done, but I'm trying to find a way to
Connect.
creatively reconnect this summer in hopes that I can kind of bring her back a little bit. So, y'all have any ideas for the season dads out here?
Damn.
My
Yeah,
my 13-year-old's like that.
Yeah.
She's just
I
like
mean,
that.
you just described her. So
You just described her, yeah. So I'm in the same way. I mean, it's kind of hard to. What do you do?
You start doing the challenges with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
you
it.
know, lately I've told.
Wait, you've done the challenges?
No. No, but what you said is what I've told her, Gladys, is, hey, why don't we just watch it more? You know, they're gonna get on it or whatever.
Yeah.
But why don't we just be maybe more of a part of it? It's
What,
hard.
social
it's hard
media?
to delete it. Yeah.
Oh, fucking. I out social media both my daughters, so that's not a problem.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
tried
saying.
that though.
So
But it's
so you
just
tried
like
it. We haven't tried it.
we put an agreement in place with her between me and her mom. We said, hey, you can post whatever you want as long as we see it first.
Yeah.
And we said that multiple times. She still went about her way posting whatever she wanted without our approval. And this was before kind of like TikTok and Instagram had more or less those parental controls. Now they've got them a little bit better, but then they didn't really exist, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the problem though, because she's had her phone, she's had her apps, Roblox. She loves Roblox. It's just more recently with the grades and stuff that we took her phone away. So
I don't know. That's a tough one because I can't. You don't live. Does she live with you?
50%. She's with me every other week, so she'll be with me for a week, then with her mom for a week.
I can't speak to that, right? Because mine lives with me all
Yeah.
the time. So it's real easy for me to discipline and all that good stuff.
Now I will
And-
say for the most part, me and mom are on the same page in two separate households.
Yeah, but
so.
you just said like the back talk, she didn't do it to you, but she
Yeah.
does it to
Oh
them.
yeah. Yeah, because I'll
It's a
fuck
little
her up.
different.
Wait,
right?
what?
So-
Is she just more intimidated by you, or
It's that we handle it differently. I'm answering for you.
Yeah, for sure. It's like
That's
dad
all it
says
is,
something
because
once,
we have the same issue.
and I mean it. Mom may say it 12 times.
Yeah.
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 And it's got to escalate up to 12 before she does anything.
Well, do you have the same situation?
With the back talk and stuff like that.
Well,
it's
does Yvette have to say it 10 times and
She
you
does.
only once?
but it's
I'm in
self-inflicted
the same-
because they have
I'm in
a
the same
different relationship,
Situation.
and I like the relationship that they have, but it works against her sometimes, right? Because at some point, Yvette and Olivia and Yvette and Leslie, even growing up, had more of a friend relationship. Yvette's a great parent, and she's a great parent to Olivia, and Olivia knows that, but she will test her limits. She will not test mine.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Because they have that type of relationship. Me and Olivia have a great relationship. Like, we get along fucking great. She loves me. I love her. We hang out
we've
all the
seen
time.
it even at the pool where
But
Olivia's
she knows.
splashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia's splashing everyone, and Yvette's like, "Stop splashing." Nothing. Then you say it. She's done.
Yeah.
Because she knows,
kinda-
right? It's a different dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why, and I'm going to say women, some dads do this too. It depends on the relationship you have with your kid. It's not a woman thing, a man thing. Would you like some?
Yeah, I was looking for the yeah.
I mean, there's that.
Oh,
the bottles
the
over
good
there.
one.
Yeah, the good one. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna get that, but I'm sorry. I was like,
Hey.
Sorry, we had a
heard
whiskey
that?
moment here.
You heard that, Luis, right?
Louis drove 45 minutes out of his way to get that.
So this was your cup?
Is that yours? Whose is
They're
that?
from Oaxaca.
oh no, I had a cup of ice. This is all me right here. I got this one locked.
You took your cup.
No. This was my cup. I don't know where your cup is.
It's okay. I'll try it after.
We only have 4 cups like this.
Right, yeah.
I swear
I
they
had poured
did.
him the ruby red.
No, I
in
got
one.
that.
No,
yeah,
no, no,
and
that
he
one-
had
And he said, "Let me grab a cup of
a
ice."
cup of ice.
He put it in
It
that
was
cup.
it was a free cup sitting on the island in the
And
kitchen.
then while
said
he
you
was
were
doing
cup.
that, I
Did you
poured
have a
his
cup?
beer
had
into
a
that
cup.
beer cup.
Yeah, so I'm good over here.
Louis,
Y'all
so
gotta
you're just
figure it
saying that
out.
because he's your guest.
Nah, for real though, I'm right.
He's our guest. What are you
Hold
talking
on.
about?
Yeah.
Well,
for real.
he-
Hold on. Did I
You,
have a cup?
you didn't have a cup.
He's coming
He
for
took your cup.
your spot on the podcast.
He had a beer.
Yeah, you didn't have a cup.
See,
So the culprit
George
is
did
George,
it?
as usual. Yeah, he didn't have a cup.
Because you were like, I want
not
to
Rob George.
earlier.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Anyways,
He just reached over and took your cup.
I would just like to go on record and say that it wasn't me.
All I'm saying is we all know I showed up with 2 cups because I always do.
Apparently I did. I'm sorry.
Y'all told me it was George.
all right.
Y'all,
we did.
y'all
I
told
told
me.
you, man.
Y'all told me I had to worry about him.
We told you. We warned you about him. Anyway, the
This is
consensus
why
is-
most of the clips are of him, because we're all just like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
25. I told y'all.
25.
We were getting close to the end, and
Is
I
it
was
because
like,
how I act or how I look?
George,
No
you gonna say
comment.
something fucked up or not?
Both of them.
But yeah,
fucking kids.
fuck them
Yeah.
kids,
Fuck them
man.
kids.
Struggling with kids right now. Hopefully, I'll figure it out this summer.
Hey, listen.
It's
You're
tough.
not, but it'll be okay.
It's gonna be all right.
You know what?
They'll
If,
grow out of it.
if I
They'll
could
grow out
make
of
it from the red to the yellow,
Yeah,
that's a win.
that's a win.
That's a win. So, cool. That's all I got for right now, man. Outside of that car shit.
Like, I wish we could talk more about that, but there's really nothing we can, because that's a tough one, right? Because no matter what you say, you're gonna offend somebody.
I don't fucking care, man. I'm sorry.
I don't care either. It's tough. Everybody's different. It's tough to maneuver through life, and then what are you
Oh, we're getting
thinking?
deep.
Yeah, then people will
Yeah.
definitely get in the comments and ask the question, well, do you connect with your kids? And trust me.
Oh, well, those people are stupid.
You not
Fuck that.
crazy?
Yeah.
Do you not beat them?
They take
Oh,
a
I'll beat
5-second
him. I'll
clip
beat
from a
that ass.
video and they're like, "Oh, you hate your kid."
Yeah. I'm the dad that's picking up my girls from school, taking them to school in the morning,
Yeah.
sometimes doing lunch. Like, we do all that. We hang out, we do sports together, like the whole 9.
Olivia had play day.
We
Today.
did. Yeah, we did those.
Oh,
Play
you're
day
white.
today.
You had play dates.
No, not play date at school.
Play day,
Like
play
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 day.
day.
Got it.
Like when they're done
I've
with their
done play dates
testing
before.
and
This dad has done play dates before.
Talking about like,
we're Mexican.
are you talking about like
I'm not calling him
field
white.
day?
No, they have their field day, but at the end of the year, they have a play day where they just fucking play all day because they're not doing shit anyway, and it's whatever. And we like every time she has something at school, I'm always there. Like I go whatever. This week, I told her like the first time she asked me, I can't make it. We had a
Work.
an inspection at work this week, and I had to be there. It was a TDA, it's a state inspection, so it's whatever. I swear to you, she asked me probably 6 times. So, what are you doing on Playdate? Why can't you? And then either she wouldn't listen to my answer or she would act like she. And then the next day, so can you go on Playdate? I'm like,
I pulled a trump card.
so, and the last
What's
day
the
is
trump
like,
card?
so what time is your inspection? I'm like, dude, it takes all day. It's a day-long inspection. I can't make it. That's it. There is a downside to being involved because then they want you to always be there, and sometimes you can't. Like I could not
is
miss
play
this
day like
thing.
field day?
Yes.
No,
So
right.
it is like field day,
Yeah.
but it's not field day. It's a different day. But yeah,
I'd be like, if I show up on that day, the world's over. Food is eliminated from the refrigerator. There's no more power or electricity for you to charge your iPad.
Think about it.
Shit, not the iPad.
All of it.
oh, she just got. Did I tell y'all?
Oh, she won an iPad, didn't she?
Yeah, she sold like a million chocolates and she
no.
won an iPad.
I still haven't paid her for the chocolate.
She.
I need to know how much I owe her.
Chocolates involved.
Oh,
It doesn't
She's
matter.
10 years old. I've never bought her a phone. I've never bought her an iPad because I didn't want her to have an iPad because I don't want,
Yeah.
whatever.
My daughter didn't get a phone until she was 10.
So she wins this fucking iPad and she's super excited about it. Damn. It's
Hey, parental
expected.
controls. I got you.
You need to send me something because
I got you.
I
Do you have an iPhone or anything?
I have an iPhone, but their thing sucks. Like on the Android, because I gave her an Android that I had, an old one.
Oh, bro, I gotta give
That
you the
thing is
course.
like
I
so
got
that's
you.
cool.
Get him with Sienna
Anyway,
Side.
we'll
what I
talk,
do.
we'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
after this. Yeah, I had to have a talk with her. Like, you don't like the reason you didn't have an iPad is not because I couldn't buy you one. It's not because what I didn't want you to have one. Like I straight up told her I didn't want you to have an iPad, and this is why. And I walked her through why. Like, but you have one now. It's yours. You earned it. Whatever. This is how it's gonna be. And
Right.
for the first few days, I felt bad because she got this brand new iPad and it's just sitting there. She can't use it.
You have at all?
no.
Because she can't download a lot of the apps that she wants because I did whatever parental controls were allowed from whatever.
So
Yeah.
this is an iPad versus.
She's
regular
never
pad.
had anything before.
Well, she had a
She had a
she has
Kindle.
A Kindle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the rating.
And the Kindle doesn't let you download any like cool games or
Yeah.
anything like that, so she had no use for it.
I hate
She would use it for reading. Yeah, they suck.
What?
So
Yeah.
I thought this was just you having a
But-
iPad thing.
no, I don't give a
Apple.
fuck. I hate Apple,
You
but
hate
that's not
Apple.
why. No.
No, it's understandable why, because you see all these kids nowadays on iPads, and it's just,
And like every time we go somewhere, she's like, "Can I borrow your phone?" Like, why? Like, because all the kids are playing Roblox or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
my daughter has it.
it's whatever. But you have to have the conversation. I think my point is
It's so much better.
have the conversation with them. Tell them why, and tell them I didn't buy you the iPad because I didn't want you to have it, and this is why I didn't want you to have it.
I didn't want you
They're
to be
10
like
years
that.
old. They're not gonna get it.
They won't
They're not gonna understand it, right?
at all
They don't-
because all
they
the
don't-
other kids
mentally-
got
I
it.
mean, they don't
Yeah.
know any other
They,
life.
mentally, they're not developed enough to understand everything you're saying.
Yeah.
But at least they know that you respect them enough to have that conversation with them. You treat them like an adult, and I think for the most part they like that.
Mhm.
And at that point, when you say, "Hey, don't do this," they'll do it because hey, he talks to me like I'm one of them.
Yeah.
That's my take on that whole
Parenting?
situation. Parenting, yes.
Yeah.
Talk to them like you're one of them, like they're one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And even though they don't understand it, they don't know why the fuck you're saying the things you're saying, why the fuck you're asking them to do things you're asking them to do. They will do it because you give them the respect.
Yeah.
So they give it back to you.
What?
I agree with that.
Listen, I got rent. And you got 33.3% of it, so I don't know what you're gonna do. And they like that shit. Yeah. But she comes up with it.
Hey,
that's the
ChatGPT, man,
weird
come
part.
on,
How does
come
she
on.
come up
Yeah.
with it?
What do you
Every
mean she
fucking
comes up
month.
with it? What do you?
Every month she comes up with
pays
$600,
Be
man.
like, hey, yo, Chat GPT, how do I tell my daughter about this?
It's weird. You barely come up with my half.
Yeah, I,
got third.
a long time ago, I stopped trying to find like the child speech or child language
Oh,
to
fuck
talk
that.
to
I
my
never used
kids.
that.
Like, I realized kind of early on, like, hey, it gets to them a whole lot easier if I just talk to them like a normal person. Like, hey, this is why you can't do it.
And they
or-
also get better at talking themselves.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Luis, what are you doing over there, man? You look disinterested.
Oh no, I'm listening.
Is that because you don't have kids?
Because you don't have kids?
Oh no,
Yes,
I definitely don't
cats.
have kids.
Yes, cats.
Yeah, I have cats.
And they're babies, so they don't have anything
Hold on, you got
to
cats?
worry about.
8 of them or
They
something.
don't
Not-
even. They
not
don't even
like
have to go
for real
hunting.
have
Luis,
cats?
when did
So-
you get cats?
When they were almost born on my lap.
Oh, when did you get cats? Why
That's
did you
PC,
get
man.
cats?
He owns it.
So I just asked ChatGPT the same question you just told me.
For real.
And
What did it
so
say?
It just gave me 9 point. It's 9 points. So ChatGPT says when discussing with your child why they can't have an iPad, it's important to approach the conversation with empathy, understanding, and clear
I
communication.
fucked up on the
What?
first point because I ain't got that shit. Ex-military, like, war veteran, empathy. What? Fuck that. I'm out already.
It goes, here are some steps you can follow. It has 9 steps.
Wait, I want to hear this 9 steps.
Yeah,
Go.
briefly.
first,
Run through 'em.
choose an appropriate time and place. Find a calm and comfortable setting where you can have an conversation. Be
BMX snacks, goldfish.
This just
Cool.
sounds
Be
like a
empathetic.
regular conversation.
Be empathetic. Begin by acknowledging your child's desire for an iPad, whatever. 3, explain your reasons. So, yeah, you're right. 4, discuss the alternatives.
Go play
So,
outside.
what?
Android.
Yeah, go play outside.
You see that play outside? Yeah, go play with that. 5, set your boundaries. So, I mean, if you decide to provide screen time, whatever.
Yeah.
6, encourage dialogue. So, talk it out, whatever. 7, emphasize values and priorities. Oh, that's, you know what?
Look at us turning
8
into a parenting
8
podcast.
is
Fucking
explore.
Chat GPT.
8 is explore educational alternatives. So, I don't know, books.
She does. So like every time I got you on the computer, what are you doing? And she's like,
Negotiation.
I'm doing the
If
math.
you want to play Roblox,
whatever.
for 30 minutes, you got to read for an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was good with the Kindle.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't. However, if she read for 30 minutes, she could play for 30 minutes.
Oh,
You can set
yeah.
that kind of setting.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, on the Kindle?
I'm
Yeah.
sure you can do that with Apple.
No, Apple.
There's gotta be
I'm
something.
sure I'll figure it out.
What do you have
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Apple?
You can do it with Android.
She has
You can't do it with Apple.
And then 9,
Androids are better.
reassure and reinforce your love. Did you do that?
All the time.
Oh, I love you. But who gonna pay
I'll
these
whoop
bills?
that
Though?
ass.
Who gonna pay these bills though?
And then it says, remember, open communication, active listening, and understanding are key when discussing such matters with the child. ChatGPT just told us that. So,
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Chat GPT might be a better parent than me.
You know why? Because it's learned from all the other fucking parents. Man, I'm telling you. It's
Like
getting too
y'all
smart.
fuck it up. This is the right way to do it.
Yep.
I don't know.
let me just put thank you on that one. I just got to thank him.
You can
Dude,
respond.
you don't have to thank ChatGPT. It's cool.
Do you not feel like you have to thank the other
No,
operators?
'cause it's not- it's a
It
fucking
says you're
AI.
welcome. I'm glad I could help you. If
Yes.
you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
They are priming you.
Good luck with your conversation
God.
with your child.
This is how George doesn't get killed by ChatGPT.
He's gonna be one of their servants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
When iRobot come, he's gonna be the only one that don't get fucked up.
I'm gonna be sitting in the back. Yeah, keep this one safe. He's good.
All right, George, let's go. You get the last topic. We're good with time.
What do you
Good on
mean?
time. We're good on time.
I
What do you
don't
got?
have a topic.
I have one.
Bring it.
We talked about it the other day, or brought it up. How do we feel about climate activists defacing artwork?
That's a hard
I
one.
want
for
to
me,
know
man.
what the
honestly.
reason. What's the reason though?
Damn,
No,
Louis
hold on,
got
hold on,
deep
hold on.
though. Like
No,
the
so
whole conversation's been lightweight, man. Go ahead. Let's go.
activism in general, not just climate change activists, relies on or their goal is
Shock
to
value.
bring
something.
their goal is to bring attention to the problem.
Right.
What they do to bring attention to the problem is often counterproductive to their cause,
Yeah.
but that's irrelevant. So if I was an activist, me throwing paint into a fountain that is not going to take millions of dollars
Trevi
and
Fountain.
a lot of water and whatever to
Paint.
fix,
Yeah.
it's not the important part. I get that,
gonna
but
piss
the
off a lot
government
of
was
people.
going to spend that money anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Wait.
They're already going to clean it. So.
Right. The point is, I'm trying to bring attention to a problem. So if I'm an activist, if I'm one of the millions of women in Mexico who are protesting femicide in Mexico,
Ooh, shit.
and I'm shutting down streets in Mexico City, and people are pissed off because they can't get to work and whatever, I get it. It's inconvenient, very inconvenient. I'm fucking with someone's livelihood,
Yeah.
and it has nothing to do with femicide. Me fucking up your day,
Yeah.
right? The problem is
Oh,
I've
you
been
thought about
I've been
this.
talking about it for fucking ever, and nobody listens. Nobody listens until I
listen.
shut down traffic.
So
Nobody gives a fuck until I fuck up your day
So you're kind of agreeing with what they do.
Well,
to some
I
extent.
mean,
Also, comma,
Okay.
I'm a big fan of art. I'm a big fan of
This is
leave
your-
me the fuck alone. Live your life. I will live mine, and I will let you live yours. Right?
Texas.
Don't inconvenience me. I won't inconvenience you.
Mhm.
That's why I said I'm torn about this one. Like I get it, but I'm also the type of person that is up to date usually and encourages and agrees with all these activists.
Yeah.
So like they're not trying to appeal to me, right? They're trying to appeal to the people that are going to get pissed off and
I
are
don't
going to
listen.
get and don't listen until
But that
it
just
inconveniences them.
But that just pisses off more. Just to the point for me is like,
Yeah,
if
but
you
now
do
they
that
know
to
about
me-
it, right?
Now I know about it, but it
but
pisses
they're
me
not
off. It's
gonna
like
do
I'm not.
anything.
Right. That's
them.
where the
Yeah, it's
Does
the
it
difference.
turn you
can't-
off?
but it's not.
Right.
They're not gonna do anything about it though.
What do you mean?
who
The people that are pissed off.
right. That's what I'm saying. It turns you off. So I don't know. You brought attention to it, but at the same time, did it gain you anything?
No.
No.
So what's
mean-
the right way to do it? What's your solution?
In fact, it
I mean,
pissed me off,
if what they
and
want
I
is
was on their side.
attention, do something that gets attention. But
But
You don't-
nothing gets attention until it inconveniences you,
Make good music.
yeah, you, the person that's out there. But
the person that doesn't give a fuck.
But
about
that's the
climate
person
change.
that you want on your side,
Yes.
and you're inconveniencing. Inconveniencing.
So how
that
do you
person
get their attention?
different way?
Political.
How? Give me a good
Get
example.
on television.
Money.
Let's say I want to
Money.
do.
Money.
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 I'm going to use you because
Money.
we live in the U.S. and you're black. You want to bring attention to. Fuck. Give me something.
You're the one that's
No, there's a
use
lot.
you and you're black.
There's
So
so
give me
much.
something.
There's so much I could go with there.
Hey.
Pick one. Pick one.
We could blanket this one. People getting killed by police.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Fuck.
police
Thank you.
brutality.
Police brutality
That
against
part.
black individuals, right? If you're a white, affluent male, you don't give two shits about that.
No.
It doesn't bother you one bit, and you don't care about it.
Yeah.
You don't hear about it until it inconveniences you, right? And then at that point, you're just pissed about it, and now you're not going to do anything about fixing the
This is,
problem. So how do I go about getting those people interested in fixing the problem the right way, according to
Voting people in office,
I don't know.
That's
that-
what-
putting money in their pockets that allow them to move and push your agenda.
So
Just that simple.
lobbying?
Yeah, the
This
same
is
way
like
everybody else does it.
that's the only way.
Constituents paying into your party.
Wait,
Like-
I also have a hard time calling it an agenda because these are fucking people's lives. Like,
It's still an agenda.
But it's in the agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's not right, but it is the way it is.
Yeah,
It's-
all right,
Everything is an agenda.
for the sake of, yeah, I
But
got
you're right. Just lobbying. Just,
like
Luis, you look way too comfortable over there.
no, my
does.
back
We need to
hurts
change.
so
We
bad.
need to change
and so
your,
I have
your
to,
chair.
literally, I'm in so much pain right now.
I hate to say this, but I think that the responsibility comes on the people that are expecting the change.
So you?
now,
So we put the responsibility on the people that
Doing
Can-
the
No,
activism.
no.
input the change. But I think
But
the
you-
responsibility actually comes on the people that want to change. And what I mean by that is we got so many people that complain about laws in this country, but they don't fucking vote.
yeah.
Agreed, 100%.
So like,
But-
the number one responsibility is like,
Who are you going to vote for?
I'm going to vote for the person that
Are
has
you going to
the
vote for
ideals that
DeSantis,
lean.
Trump, or
Biden?
Biden?
Kamala,
Damn, that goes back.
Fuck, man, this is.
full circle.
You just brought it right back.
I feel like I haven't properly answered the question that I was going at.
Because those are your choices. Everybody always says, if you want to affect change, vote.
But yeah,
This is true.
I'm going to vote for one of these fucking assholes that are going to go do the same fucking thing that they've been doing for hundreds of years.
But I think that voting for a presidential candidate doesn't really change.
I
my
get that.
outlook.
I get that.
It's a
That
little
was-
bit
that-
lower.
That
yeah.
was me making a point.
Yeah.
You made down in
But
state.
at the end of the day, it's the same thing, right? When you're voting for your local elections,
I didn't vote for Trump. That's all I'll say.
I don't think anybody in this room did or would, but
Well, I don't know. George. was
George?
pretty-
George,
well, hold on. No.
Remember when we first
Y'all-
when we first started this?
Y'all are
this
lining him up
podcast?
to get flamed up in the comments.
All three of us. We're like,
They use me for that stuff. They
I've
use
known
me.
him for a few months, and I'm still concerned.
We have recordings early on.
But you didn't say
You're
who you
like, my
voted
boy
for.
Trump.
Did y'all notice that? He didn't say who he voted for.
I didn't.
Were those
Neither
released?
confirm
I
nor
don't remember.
deny that I voted for Trump.
I don't remember if those were released or
I
not.
ain't gonna lie. I didn't vote for Trump, but I regretted I voted for Biden.
Okay.
Right. Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just that typically, and I don't care what the fuck anybody think about me. I'm kind of split down the middle when
Yeah.
it comes
Because
to like
The
Republicans
Republican,
versus
Democrat?
Democrat. I'm kind of split down the middle,
Same.
but I lean more so toward Democrat only because they are for the
They make
people.
more sense.
Typically for the people,
We
right?
need a third party.
That's the thing. We need
What
more
we
than
need is for
more
people
than
to
three.
start voting on
Yeah.
for the people that actually stand for what they really believe in, and not just say, "Oh, my dad was fucking Republican, my
Yeah,
grandpa
exactly.
was
Yeah.
fucking
I
Republican."
mean, you'd have to get rid
blah
of
blah
Cruz.
blah. This is it, and I'm voting Republican. I don't
vote
give a
against
fuck.
their own
I know
interests.
that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying
That's
we need
what-
more
that's
choices
what
so I can
fucking
be like,
You-
hey, this is me. Right?
We've
have-
had more choices.
When?
The Green Party, the
But that
there's
doesn't
been a lot
matter.
of-
but
But
they never have.
those weren't parties. Like, come on.
They never did
they are
anything.
parties.
That's
I mean,
the
they're
thing.
real
They're
parties,
parties.
but they're
in,
not.
in every
because,
election, there's more than two choices.
Well, I know that, but
But people don't vote for them.
the country's not built that way.
The point is, you don't need more choices. You need people to make real choices when they decide
Well, yeah,
who they're
that's what
voting
I'm
for.
saying.
But
Y'all
they,
vote
but,
for Hillary.
I get that. But
I mean,
it's
I
not-
voted for Hillary.
Not in our
'cause fuck
lifetime,
that
at
guy.
least.
wait, did you? But you'd have to get rid of Christians or the whole religion just because.
George. Hey, cut the mic off.
Hold on.
George,
Let's
you
cut
know
it.
the Christian
Hold
push.
on.
Yeah.
Do you,
number
you
two.
know what I mean? They only vote on the
Please
abortion.
elaborate.
They only vote on the.
I know what you're trying to say.
Okay,
But you're wrong.
but it's wrong.
Yes,
Well, I mean, I know
because
a lot of people.
this is, and I've had this conversation with a lot of social justice warriors that I know because I know a few. When you say shit like
Call them
that,
out. Call them out.
when you say shit like that, you turn people against you, right? So you don't have to get rid of Christians.
No, not in the sense, but have them think more on their morals or whatever, like on other issues than just
Than just abortion.
abortion in a sense, right?
Yes.
People vote against their own interests.
That's what I was
That's
trying
what
to get to, I
happens.
guess.
Yes, but you can't. Yes, I get what you're trying to say, but you can't say
The way I
shit
said
like
it, the
that.
way.
Yes.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
Oh.
Like, I'm Christian. I don't vote Republican.
Right.
You were trying
I'm Christian.
You're trying to get rid of him.
No.
That's what you said.
And the
George.
reason being is I hate to get into the religion conversation because this shit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be our first
No,
3-hour episode.
Like I said, at the same
But
it's
I am Christian, right? But I also believe that God is love, which means that I'm not going to judge my next man.
Yeah.
So if somebody believes that abortion or whatever else is the best situation for them, and quote unquote in the Bible is considered a sin, I'm not going to judge them. I got my own skeletons in my closet.
Yeah.
And the thing is like we are quick to place judgment on other people based on their lifestyle, what they choose to do. But I just don't feel like that's what religion is supposed to be about.
You're
So
supposed
like,
to love everyone, right?
Right.
Love your brother.
yeah.
100% what I
So my
believe.
thing is like I don't care if you gay or straight. Like if you come to church, cool, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like and I'm for that, but I think that religion has become a lot more political than what it's supposed to be. So I don't care what you decide to do. Like, is your heart gaining to be better? That's really all that matters. If where you are today and where you plan to be tomorrow is a difference, that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
Because my vice may not be abortion or whatever else, because everybody in this room has made bad decisions, but my vice could be something else. It could be alcoholism. It could be whatever else. I could be, you know, like, and a buddy of mine, like a buddy of me, we're talking about this today, and I'm really like, you could shop too fucking much. You could be like gluttonous, you know what I'm saying? Eat too much, shop too much, whatever else. Like there's always excess in somebody's life.
Yeah.
But we don't judge those things. We want to pick and choose like the shit that's provocative and say, oh shit, we need to like cut down on this and that. But I'm like, realistically, we got politicians that are like voting against abortions when they got like 12 mistresses.
And they're also paying for abortions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's be real
How you
about it.
doing, Herschel Walker?
So
Oh my God.
it's just at the end of the day, like we get so caught up in what other people are doing. And it's like, number one, as a man, I can't tell a woman what to do with her body, right? But that's
because you're not an old white man. You're a young black man. So
in general, let's just say what it is. Like realistically, at the end of the day, it don't matter how much fucking money you got. If a woman says she want to keep a baby, she gonna keep a baby. But it's like it's certain things that are out of my jurisdiction. I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna even talk about what a woman's doing with her body.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. So I don't know.
No, you're right.
I expect people to be free. You know what I mean? In religion or not. Like, and I've met people from all walks of life, whether they believe or don't believe. It don't matter to me. If you see something in me that like pulls you toward my liking, cool. I might see something in you that pulls me toward your liking. So I don't know.
Agree.
No, I believe everything you just said. Yeah, that's exactly what I believe. So,
George hates you.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what that meant.
I'm Christian or a Catholic, and so it's the same thing. Yeah,
It's all Christianity.
yeah, it's all Christianity.
I'm atheist. I still agree with everything you just said.
At the end of the day, it's all about being like just better people, and it's a walk of life.
That's
and
right.
if you find something that in somebody that you meet that you identify with, cool. If you don't, whatever it is, I'm not gonna force anything on you.
Live and let live, man.
I think at the end of the day,
We're
it's like
uncanceled. Yeah.
I will say this: as much as I believe in what I believe in, I will not, for 100% sure, know until the day that I lay to rest.
There you go.
That goes for all of us.
So,
There you
like,
go.
at the end of the day, you're based on your experience and what you've had in life, you are going to make a particular decision. Based on what I've experienced, I'm going to make a decision.
Yeah.
So you're going to choose what's best for you. I'm going to choose what's best for me.
It's gonna suck when I die and I find out there's a God.
God damn. I touched so much shit.
Or what if we're like, oh shit, there's nothing. By the way, we're born again. Oh fuck.
That's cool. Reincarnation's cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
I'm
quick
down for
before we
that.
get out of here, do y'all watch Ted Lasso?
Yes.
Ted Lasso, yeah.
a little bit.
I'm trying to get into it.
Or 13.
What do you mean you're trying to get into it?
Like,
it's a great show.
I'm not very. It's really hard for me to start a show. I want to watch it, but
It's
I need
too
to
good
put.
for you. That's what it is. It's too good for you.
I love
what
that
it
the
is.
consensus of most of the guests are like, oh, George.
damn it. No, it's like I have to put 110% into like the show, and I know I don't have the time for it.
You have to believe.
Well,
You
man.
like
I don't know about
soccer.
that. I don't know if I
Football.
believe that.
I know.
He does.
It's a bomb ass show.
Okay.
It make you feel good when you watch it.
I know.
life.
Every episode makes you feel
I seen
good.
clips.
Yeah.
I've seen clips. Yeah.
Man, it's a
Like,
bomb ass
but
show.
where are we going? Where are we going with it? I'm sorry.
Oh, it popped up on my phone. The new episode released. So I was just like, well, shit, I'm
New
bringing this up
episode
real
out.
quick.
Oh, it came out today.
Wait.
The third season, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
almost season finale, actually.
Series finale.
I thought they were done
Series.
already. I ain't
Well,
gonna lie.
no.
I thought they were done.
They claim that it's supposed to be like the end of the arc, but they haven't officially announced that it's the end of the series.
Are they in the?
So,
So,
Apple
we
got
don't
this
know.
thing with their shows. They only do 10 episode runs.
Okay.
The 10th episode was last week. So I thought the shit was done.
Okay.
So,
And it made sense last week.
and I saw the
Kinda.
notification pop up. It was like new episode of Ted Lasso. I was like, damn. How do y'all feel about Ted Lasso?
I'll start watching it. I'll start watching it this weekend, and I'll
It's
put it on
like
the
the
podcast.
anti-Club de
George.
Cuervos, man.
George, I promise you.
It's so good.
It's a wrap for you. You're going to binge watch it. You're going to see the
No
first
way.
episode.
George
and
is
you
gonna
gonna-
watch it. This isn't realistic.
No,
I don't understand.
No. But that's the point. I know once I start watching it, I'm gonna binge watch it.
It don't matter if you like soccer or
That's
not.
the
This
best.
isn't Fast X.
It
That's
is-
not gonna work.
It is a show that makes you feel good about
Yeah.
being human.
Or bad, depending on
Or
who
bad.
you are.
Oh,
You feel
okay,
bad
right.
when you watch
What you
it?
like?
Not me, but I can see that people would.
No, what I'm saying, I've never met anybody that
No.
felt bad after
like,
watching.
so Ted Lasso is all about
Feeling good.
feeling good and pointing out the good in life and all that stuff. But if you're a person that always sees the bad in life, when you watch the show, you're like, well, shit, I've been fucking up.
I feel like first season you might feel like I've been fucking up. By season 2, you're like, I'm changing my life.
I'm still on season 1, so I gotta get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
it's
this.
good.
Okay,
It's
cool.
good. It's a good show.
How did you feel about what you watched?
I like it. It's not a bad show,
Yeah.
But
and I
has
like
it changed your
the.
life?
Not yet. That's what
Did you feel like you're
I
a
need
bad
to get to
person?
episode 2.
Well, maybe
Quick.
he's not that guy. Maybe he's living the life he should be living.
No,
Yeah,
no,
soccer, soccer itself should get you to watch it.
Right.
I know. No,
If,
part
if
of
a
it, but
fucking
not like-
song got you to watch Stranger Things, you should be able to watch this.
No,
What is the old girl named Louise? The one that owned the
You
team.
skipped
I
all
got
the
a crush on her.
Rebecca?
I got a crush on her.
You know what's
Hannah Waddington?
Man, she tall too. I love tall women. Look,
I was about to
Okay.
say, are we talking about her or are we talking about her?
in real life, so I stalked her Instagram.
Hannah Waddington.
She's done a few. It doesn't matter. She's always.
She was
I ain't
the
never seen
I'm
you.
with you.
I ain't
Wait,
never seen you.
Game of Thrones.
fine.
She was the one saying
She's the shame. Yeah, she's the shame girl.
Shame. That was
I'm
her.
sorry, I didn't,
that?
I didn't see
We're
Game
not
of
gonna, don't say
Thrones.
that.
She's
Don't say
the
that.
owner?
Don't say that.
Don't
Walk
say
away.
what?
Step away.
Oh,
So wait, hold on.
this was going well.
Hey, if y'all have me back, we'll talk about it.
No, man, it was cool until this point.
The one scene that's got me, the one scene that's got me to want to watch it is the dart scene.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
The dart
Yeah,
scene. So I'm like,
That's one of the best scenes in that show.
and so like, yeah, it's not even a soccer scene. It's like I really want to watch it because of that. But if I sit down, I know I'm gonna end up watching a lot of episodes.
No, on
but
this
I
show,
don't
You know,
know
you know
that.
what's
the whole
coming up?
thing.
You know what's
don't-
coming up?
What?
A long weekend.
But I have
3-day
stuff
weekend.
to do.
No, you don't.
Look, I'm
gotta
I'm
know
always
every
running. My head's
shower.
always running and stuff, and I don't have a lot to do. But in my head, I have a lot to do.
You
so I
go to
so
the
I stop
movies
myself.
at 12
12.
p.m.
No, he
Thank
said
you.
10.
Thank
He
you,
said
Luis.
10:30. He
Yeah.
saw Fast X at 10:30.
On a
12:30.
beautiful Saturday
12:30. Oh,
evening.
Beautiful
Morning,
Saturday.
by the way.
On a board,
It
yeah.
was
You don't
45
have
degrees.
shit to do.
Huh? What? Okay,
We
fine.
got no
Just watch
job
it.
on Saturday.
I'll watch it. I'll give it the first season review next weekend. I mean, next podcast.
It better be
Tuesday.
good. I'm gonna be listening from afar, and I'm
That's
be
what
in
I was
the
gonna
comments,
tell you.
and I'm gonna fire your ass if it's bad.
But so I have a question for you. You specifically, because you're our guest.
Cool.
Are you gonna share this with the people you know?
Oh, for real. So like, I don't know.
No,
where y'all
wait,
host-
this is a legit question because we're starting out. We're not famous. Nobody knows us.
No.
Right. But
Luis has seen my podcast,
right.
and we didn't give a fuck about what we said.
Same.
We kept it all the way 100. So I will definitely share this out. I've had a great time, a really good time.
Glad to
Why
hear
did
that.
you did you bring that up though?
Awesome.
No, because I feel like
None of our guests did.
no, a lot of them have. And I'm happy for it. But
Some of them might question some stuff.
No, I had a real time.
whatever. But I feel like
Honestly, when I came on, I was a little bit concerned about whether or not I could be myself. In terms of just
dude,
like,
come on.
Oh, yeah.
No, man.
I'm like, is it cool to drop the F bomb and say shit? Because we didn't have any filters on our show.
Obviously, we don't either.
Yeah. So
Also, anybody listening, we don't like when we invite people over. Literally, the day they show up and they're like, "So, what are we talking about?"
I didn't even ask
we don't
because I
say.
appreciated the fact
Can I
that
say
y'all did
this or
that.
that?
Half the time we don't.
Because I feel like no, I didn't. Because I feel like organic conversation is the dopest,
best.
right?
Yeah.
And even we don't.
We
I
don't tell
share.
each other.
I
what
have
we're
no
gonna
idea
bring
what
up.
we're talking about. I don't even know the guests.
We had topics, and sometimes it was like, man, y'all ain't shit, bro. The name of our show is Men Ain't Shit, but y'all ain't shit. We gotta be better. So like, y'all gotta come up with better topics, right?
Nah, people always like seriously when we invite people over, like, all right, so what are the topics of conversation? I'm like, I don't know. I'll let you know that day when we start talking about it.
Yeah, you got to
But,
get
yeah.
the actual reaction to whatever it is we're talking about.
If I tell him what we're gonna talk about, he's gonna have like a rehearsed speech so he doesn't get canceled because he gets canceled a lot.
And
that's
half
cool.
the time we don't even tell him where our guest is.
I
Because he will fucking search whatever it is you do.
not that
have
I'll
questions.
search. It's just like I want to
He
know
wants to know,
something.
yeah.
Well, look, I
I
ain't
know.
shit. I'm a man trying to figure it out. I got 2 daughters.
Sir.
I'm divorced. I'm trying to navigate this single world of like bullshit.
Listen, man, just stop paying for first dates. Let them pay. We'll find out what happens.
See how that goes on the
And then
next,
let us
person,
know.
next
Yeah.
date. Yeah, you see
I'm
how
gonna
that
report
goes.
back. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't gonna work. But I'm gonna report back.
Stop. Be like, oh man, I forgot my card at the house. Hey,
You know what? The funny thing is, I'm on these higher echelon like dating apps, like The League, and before you can post your profile, it has to be verified. So like your LinkedIn, your like all of that information has to match and or line up before you even get on the app, right?
Damn.
Sugar daddy.
So, nah.
come on.
The guy that put me on this fucking app was somebody we used to work with, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, offline,
I'm not gonna put him out there. But with the league, what's cool about it is you only see 5 women per day, right?
Oh,
That's
No,
it.
no. On the app, stupid.
Yeah.
Not
In
like
other
you.
words, it's
Yeah.
not like
Not
it's not
five-
like
5
Tinder,
dates.
Bumble, all them other ones where you can like
just
kind of
swipe,
swipe,
swipe, swipe.
like only 5 at a max, and sometimes it ain't even 5.
You really got to think about it. Like,
So the whole idea is they want you to be really serious about the people that like you date or interact
It's
with.
about
right?
quality.
It's
not
about
quantity.
quality, yeah. And to an extent, it works.
Wait, so we talked about this before. Who's vetting these women?
I don't know. Shit, I guess the league because they vetted me, so I guess they vetting them too. I don't know.
we talked
find
about
out. Yeah.
we talked about other women
yeah.
vetting.
Yeah, but there was an app.
Vetting men.
Somebody started an app where if you were a man, you can't get on the app unless you're vouched for by another woman.
I don't know
Like,
what
oh,
that
this is
one
a good
is.
dude.
Oh, what app was that?
I don't remember
Yeah,
what the fuck
Kill
the name of the
Me.
app was, but yeah,
Kelmy sent us, our loyal listener, Kelmy.
sent us that app.
Sent that as- I
I'll,
don't remember
I'll
that.
look it up. I don't remember. I'll text it to you. But so our question that day was like, that's great, but who's vetting the women that are on that app, right? Because
Women are never vetted.
Should they be though?
Hell fucking yeah, they should. They crazy as hell, man. These women should be vetted out here. All right, based on my experience,
fuck y'all.
definitely.
We're done. That's it. We got enough time. We got enough content, and we don't want to get him canceled. He doesn't